Alright, no promises.
Destiny always brings out the worst in us.
Brings out the worst in you, Jackson. That's about it, though.
It's gonna be one of those nights. One of those raids.
Hi, pre-notification squad. What is the speedrun world record for this raid?
Like 20 minutes.
Really?
20 minutes? Oh my god.
I assume so.
Oh, so you're just making up this number?
I said it with confidence again, didn't I?
Yeah, I believed it. That sounded about right to me, I guess.
I don't see how. If you can finish this in 20 minutes, props to you. I don't see how that's possible.
I think it's around 26 minutes roughly.
Bullshit! You're just making up these fucking
Wait, you
numbers.
didn't know the number
24.
before.
We should be using Thunderlord for this.
You just read that in chat from the backseat gamer. Someone just said, imagine not using Thunderlord for Cali.
Let's
damage
go
for
to 8,
infinity.
Charlie.
Thank you, Cloud.
You misspelled practice? No, I didn't.
Brenda's got him. Everyone mid.
No
Charlie, do you have well up?
evidence.
Oh.
No, and I also wasn't paying attention. So, 0 for 2.
Next, I'll drop mine next.
I forgot to switch, to be honest.
That's what I like to hear, Charlie. That's what's gonna screw us over when it comes to worlds first. I'm gonna do that.
No.
Pay attention.
It's just I
Top
can
right,
do this
bottom
raid
left.
with my eyes closed.
Top left.
Boys, I got some bad news. I don't remember how to get over there. One of you is gonna have to come over and hold my hand.
It's below you.
Below me? Oh, okay.
He fell off.
Wait, is this not the spot?
You went a little too far.
Oh, okay. Thanks for the resub, Ken. I saw that. And the 100 bits, Tom.
Gift
and the
subs to help him make the
Skull
jump.
Crusher. So it's there's like 10 possible ledges I can land on. Is it this?
It's the giant hole in the wall.
Yeah, it's like a big
Ah,
bowl
got
made
it.
out of diamonds.
I see it. Oh yeah, also, so since I don't have the Luna factions, I'm going back to Ark. Just a heads up.
No. Just transfer over the Luna factions.
I don't
What are you
have the
doing?
fucking phone app anymore, Jackson. I
You
deleted
said
it.
you did.
Yeah, and then I freed up space on my phone, because who wants a Destiny 2 app?
Isn't there?
People
isn't
can
there a
smell
Google
that in
Chrome
public.
check, too?
Yeah, no. Just go. Yeah, just open up a tab and go to it.
To what?
DestinyItemManager.com. Paid sponsorship.
What a silly game.
DestinyItemManager.com /official.
Get 10% off on your Destiny item transfers right now.
I really think we stand a good chance of getting world first. Just raw talent and puzzle solving.
Holy shit, flag.
I'm gonna have to agree with
Same.
you on that one.
He may be a spy for Bungie trying to stop you.
That's what
There
I
might
was
be any
thinking,
opposite.
man. Jackson's just an incompetent
Yeah.
leader.
Probably. I did actually do that on purpose.
I should be the raid
They always
leader.
get to my
I don't even know the name of the fucking factions in this game.
I want us to fail, but I want it to be your fault, so.
Oh, it's gonna be.
I think about that a lot. Like, sometimes I'm like, I hope we fail, just that way I have an excuse. But then on the other hand, it's like, I'd rather just get it over with.
You're starting to lag again. This isn't a good sign.
Oh, of course it is. Yeah, I'm sure.
Hey, you guys want to recruit a new team leader?
That's what I was saying. If you guys want me to lead, I'm fine if you want. I'll humbly accept.
I gotta go, guys. I gotta go. Gotta go, boys.
Oh, this gun sucks. Oh, I forgot it's not the shotgun. Here, I need help with my knight.
We're
Sorry.
here, we're here.
Yeah, sorry, boys. I forgot.
What were you using?
It's a scout rifle.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes. You
Yeah.
Alright,
shouldn't use
back
that
on the
for any-
platforms. Jackson reads first.
We didn't get
Yeah,
well up in time.
that was a rough one.
I'm just gonna shoot the eyes.
I'm gonna try to hit 1,400 in Anthem now. Wish me luck.
Just gonna save us
Godspeed,
time.
Ollie. Thanks for that fat tier
First,
1 odd bird.
first try. Good job, guys.
Yeah, I know who John Madden is.
Drop another.
He was the coach of the Oakland Raiders for a long time.
And let me guess, yep, it's still empowering. He did swap.
No, I didn't. Yeah, no. 100% did not do that.
I'm gonna
Well, at least I feel powerful while I die
No,
from these
damage
siles.
dropped his healing.
Alright, cool.
People
Yeah,
are
I mean,
harassing one of the biggest Destiny YouTubers, Charlie, to play with you.
Oh,
Right
is Dado?
Yeah, Dado.
Yeah, I saw. Don't worry, Jackson. I'll choose you over Dotto. You're gonna replace me with him. That'd be such a
My
Jackson.
ultimate plan.
That would be such a
told you
fucking
today,
Jackson
Jackson.
move. 100%.
Charlie,
It would be.
Charlie,
It
you're
absolutely
making an
would be.
appearance at a Guardian Con this year.
8 sharp.
Your outbreak did.
Oh.
Oh, I missed.
Try not to miss.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a
I'm
wipe.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
white. That one's on me, boys.
Oh, this is embarrassing. Any
It's
blue
actually-
rocket
it's
with
gone up to
clusters would be
$10,
better than
sir,
Apex.
Since you weren't a first adopter.
Than
Alright, well,
Apex, is
just,
that
you
what
better
I'm
just give it to me
using?
or I'm gonna leak your PayPal.
Wait, I already gave them the PayPal.
Wait,
Yeah,
that's not even.
Alright.
That's not a problem.
Yeah.
What's wrong with
There's a place
Apex?
to send
Actually,
him money.
yeah, actually, wait. This is a benefit.
I'll trust you though.
I'm not gonna leak.
One
your
man in
PayPal.
the chat that
We're
said that, I'll
here.
trust it. Farm Wendigo. I don't know what that means.
Premium Snapchat money with Jackson.
Prime Ingram, cover me, boys! This is the big one!
I'm not gonna shoot. I'm just gonna let him die.
No, you don't have ammo because of Switch.
You're crazy.
I see what the troll was now. Ah, I forgot. Don't tell the boys. Unrelated to anything in particular, but do you guys see any power ammo around here?
You forgot the banner, didn't you?
No. That's why I said it's unrelated.
Don't run.
Did you actually, Charlie?
No, I switched the rocket.
Oh, it's a wipe.
We'll be
Not doing
fine.
enough damage.
We'll be fine. It's good practice. I'm looking for no mistakes this time, boys.
Yeah, I wonder who.
You're
I
the one
wonder
that
who
was
best
making the
practice.
mistakes. Someone's in chat is very passionate about the fact that you didn't have clusters, Charlie.
That is
Screaming
such.
it.
That's such a goddamn slanderous lie. Jackson, I'm using whatever you put on my
Had Genesis'
loadout.
Snapshot.
No,
Oh, yep.
it's your
Go back
fucking
to
loadout.
that. Go
It's
back to
you on my account. You put Apex on to sabotage me. I thought I was still using my
You
cluster.
swapped it to Apex this fucking game.
No, I did not.
This round.
I certainly.
Alright, Nick, you go get a.
Everyone's lying
Apex is
today.
a raid drop.
Oh, I'm looking at Jackson. Sorry.
Yeah, but not this raid. This raid I've gotten the exotic.
Alright,
The.
go.
Whoops.
Shush.
Got him.
We all know it's Jackson's fault. Let's be honest.
Oh my god, so much easier.
No, Jackson? If you just would stop going on my account unsolicited, this would be so much easier.
Charlie, jump on that thing to your left.
Oh!
I'm taking the first one.
Get onto the
Hey,
platform.
hey,
The
pick
ground
up one
hurts you.
name. Go
I'm
pick up
trying.
somewhere.
Someone's got to kill the ads.
Right now, pick it up.
Don't pick up the. Don't pick it up. Don't pick it up. That's the last
There-
one. Let us
No,
count
there's one
down.
over here. There's one over here. There's one over here still.
All right, I got it.
Pick that one up. Count down.
2, 1. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I was so focused on the jumping.
Alright, I can't even get up from this point. Alright, there we
Should
go.
we just wipe? Should we just fucking wipe? Oh my God.
Yeah,
Why?
yeah. Jackson fucked us.
You fucked us.
No.
We're fine in here.
No,
You got to
Jackson.
count down.
I did not. I said 2 and then 1. So this is the Shadow Realm, fundamentally. Yeah.
World first!
Nice, boys.
Good job, speedrun.
All right, get the order. Who's going first? I'm not gonna go.
It's too late. I'm already going first.
So if you get
Yeah, nothing.
Sucks.
Yeah.
You went next, Andy?
You've done this one, right, Jackson?
Yeah. I've done them all. I'm a connoisseur of Destiny raids.
I'm gonna
God,
grab
what a
water
sad
real quick while
existence.
load
Can we just kick him?
Blink is my jump
Yeah,
ability.
you definitely can't do crown at 690 or whatever fucking Charlie is.
What do you mean? I'm 700, you little pussy boy.
Still can't do it at that. You're 699. Don't try to fucking
If
weasel
I-
your way into the big boy.
If I take off my hand cannon and put on my sidearm, I'm 700.
Why would you even say that?
Did it offend you, Jackson, to make you feel inferior?
Talking about sidearms.
Okay.
Only Jackson's done this raid, so he's
You
raiding.
have everyone get that image up because you're gonna need it.
Oh.
Where's the
It's
image again?
just you naked.
I said you're gonna need it. It's a morale booster.
This is just what I needed.
Is this the private Snapchat?
No! Oh,
What is going on over there?
What's this one?
Oh.
That's circle. You grab that. Punch it. Alright, now stay there, Charlie. Once you've
Alright.
grabbed the circle.
Careful, Danny.
Matt, you pick up one.
What am I picking up?
Yeah,
There's like
the
these
big shivers
little...
by us, Nikki.
Huh?
There's like these...
Big
Big
shivers
shivers
by
on
us.
the right.
I got triangle.
Alright,
Well,
wait
this
there, wait
seems
there
like a
till
shit
Lead's
raid.
there. I need to go grab mine.
I like Last
Stay in your
Wish.
thing. You guys up top, damage the servitor, but don't kill it yet. Don't come close to each other. You're gonna tangle yourself.
Yeah, Matt, what are you doing? He didn't say to go clockwise.
Come up here and then deposit in your areas. No, the side bits.
Avoid rockets, Matt.
Wait,
I'm trying.
where am I bringing my tank? I'm fucking
To
stuck.
the middle. To the middle.
To the middle.
These controls! I might as well be playing with my eyes closed.
What is happening right
we-
now?
Shoot the thing. Shoot the thing. No, it's too late.
Fucking shit!
Fuck do I- That's what I said, and you said no.
Yeah, okay, I'm
No, I
gonna
said
be honest
yes.
with
You were shooting in the
I'm gonna-
middle.
I'm gonna be honest with you, there were some really bad instructions involved in this run.
Wait, Jackson, do you see what I'm standing on? Is this
There
what
absolutely weren't bad instructions. I told you to shoot things up here, and there were still things down there.
Jackson, pick me
Still
up.
got in. Because we were killing the servitor when
what?
they respawned.
I shot a lot of those things.
I just want to make
Shoot
sure.
the thing that gives you damage.
thing that gives me
What kind of instructions are those? You suck. Jackson's bad. Unreal. Jackson,
The two teams out there. Who are they?
I'll lead. Follow me, linebackers. Where do we go?
Who's on him? Matt, and Charlie together. Render and
Yeah.
Fuck
There
yeah.
we go.
render and damage
shit.
together. Matt and Charlie will take the first orbs. The other two will take the next orbs.
Charlie,
Alright.
do you remember what he said?
I think we're looking for orbs.
All right.
Alright, so
Man, I'm in a bad
Top
location.
building. That's all right. Make it a better
I'm
location.
depositing. I did it.
Am I there, Jackson? Can you see?
no. you're
All
not.
part of the
Top
plan.
left. Top left. Keep going top left. Wherever he's going.
Yeah, it's a long journey, but I'm almost there.
That's left.
What? Oh, right. You're right. Good save. I was just testing.
No,
man.
he's gonna have enough time.
Danny, to me.
I wasn't even on the map. I was
come on.
picking someone else up. Christ. Like I'm babysitting.
You should have said anatomically bottom right position. I'm in the tank.
Alright, shoot the thing, shoot the thing, and
right.
everyone else get. Shoot Charlie, get in the tank, shoot the thing, and again. Everyone come
Where'd
back
you
to
just go?
spawn. Everyone come back to spawn.
What am I shooting? This guy's.
Shoot the tank.
Should I get
He's
out of the tank?
he's still immune.
What's happening?
How do I
Everyone
get
over to
out?
me. Everyone
I
over to
did
me.
it.
Everyone over to me. Everyone over to me.
I'm running.
My tank's
Come on,
dead.
come on, come
Alright, pee on me. Pee on.
on. All right, let's go, Charlie.
This fucking thing.
Bottom floor or top?
Very smooth. Oh, now I got B. Where's B?
Who wasn't at the back then for A?
That was me. I got changed from A to C. Now I'm at B. I don't know where B is.
Read the map, read the map.
Where's first team going?
Bottom left.
No.
B isn't a thing, by the way.
Well, then what was benevolence? Was that not a buff?
Probably meant you were in the wrong place.
That's a. No, that's
the
the buff.
world.
Yeah, it's a buff. For the
Oh, that means it just ended. I see. I just meant damage phase was over then.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, that means I thought that was part of the buffs.
Go ahead, Charlie.
Where am I
First
going?
person.
C.
Oh,
Wow, that is a lot of damage. That's a
Pee
lot
on
better.
me. Pee on me. Get on top of your buffs.
Still on C. Come on.
Nice, good job.
Good job.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
That's some easy shit right there, boys. Easiest raid of my life.
First try, I think.
That's it.
I'm
much.
checking right
Was it-
now, and I think we're actually.
Yeah, was that sub 20? We made it back.
Ooh. I got a 708 sidearm.
Nice. Oh, yuck. Never mind. What light level are you now?
702 when I wear my best gear. A little while back, there was a body cam video that blew up online because it showcased popular MMOs, a massive YouTuber, getting arrested. He was clearly intoxicated. It was very sad to see. And I had never heard like a follow-up as to what happened next. It was just radio silence. And alcohol addiction is a brutal thing. So I'd always hoped that he was getting, the help that he had needed. And a couple nights ago on stream, chat told me that he had apparently made like an Instagram post about like sobriety, but I hadn't seen that yet. And then today I just happened to see that he posted a video about his alcoholism, and he is now 4 months sober, which is amazing. And he wants to use his experience battling this addiction to try and help others maybe going through something similar.
Okay guys, I just watched a video of myself that was on my phone from January. And guys, as most people know, I am an alcoholic, and I tried to make a video talking about it, trying to help people and trying to show my journey. Went terrible, honestly. It is so difficult. But right now, guys, I am 4 months sober, and looking at the video, I look like a completely different person. Honestly, I'm making this part of it so I don't jump scare you, because it looks terrible. Oh my god. And I'm gonna leave it uncut too, because it shows just like how ill I was. Like, I almost threw up on myself in the video.
This is a night and day difference from the last time we saw him. He looks so much healthier now. It is incredible. I am super happy to see that. And he's talking about a video he filmed back in January that apparently didn't go very well. And he does put it here, and it's pretty tough to watch. Like, it's a very raw look at what alcoholism can do to you. It can destroy your life. And I think this is just a very open door here to see it. And to see where he was and where he is now, I think it is inspirational. Anyone that's able to overcome substance abuse like this deserves the biggest round of applause. And I think him talking about it and showing it like this can really help a lot of people who might be going through similar things, which he states is the goal behind this video in the first place.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Pat, and welcome back to another video. It's been a very, very long time. And this is probably going to be, I would assume, the most important video that I do make. And as you guys can tell, I look pretty beat up. I didn't really try to fix myself up at all for this video, because I wanted to show how I've been treating myself, I guess. As you can tell, this is going to be the first thing anyways. My skin looks pretty bad right now, and
yeah, he said it was hard to watch, and it definitely is rough. But like I said, it is honest. You are seeing someone going through a very serious struggle. A struggle many, many others also go through. Addiction in all of its forms is bad, and there's tons of addicting things out there. Like League of Legends, for example, something that I've been kind of tinkering. The needle's been getting close to my arm. I've been playing a little bit of League recently. Lord help us. But of all addictions, alcoholism, I think, is one of the more normalized ones. It is something that tons of people talk about very lightly, even though it's very serious. And Popular MMOs is very open about how awful it has been for his life. And he, even in this state here, is talking about the horrible things that it has done to his life. Talking about the innumerable times he's been in and out of hospitals, for example. Also, what started it, where it was like just a very slow thing, having a couple drinks here and there at functions and some hootenannies, and then eventually straight into the shithole where things just spiral out of control and get chaotic. He said that he was drinking sometimes 3 bottles a day. Like, that's not just unhealthy, that is beyond dangerous. That can kill you. And it's something he mentions as well about how he felt like he didn't have long to live because of this lifestyle.
And for those wondering, the reason I stopped is because I realized I didn't have long to live. I probably, with the way things were going and how downhill things were, I probably didn't have more than a couple weeks before I would be dead. And I'm definitely not ready to leave this world, and I hope none of you guys are either. So let's live the best lives we can.
Again, like you mentioned, it is a tough thing to watch. Like, it is very clear he recognizes the effect that this has had on his life and how detrimental it has been. But it's also very clear that it's not something that's just so easy to quit. It is agony. It is a very difficult battle.
So basically in these pictures, you're going to see that I was incredibly out of shape. I lost all the muscle on my body. The doctors said I would be dead. By the time I was 40, my liver was failing. My pancreas had pancreatitis. I was doing bad, like really, really bad. And then I ended out in jail within a week of making that video before I ended out in rehab.
Apparently he was having like liver failure and pancreatitis, which are both extremely serious things, obviously. And doctors apparently warned him that he'd be dead by 40 if he continued down this path. So to see him go from that to where he is now is incredible. And I'm wishing him nothing but the best going forward. A huge congratulations to Popular MMOs here. And while it is hard to see that video of the state that he was in talking about, you know, the alcoholism, I do think it was a good thing to include here because it's something some people need to see about how bad it can get. Like, you know, yeah, it looked like SpongeBob when he had the suds. Alcoholism can fuck you up. And him having this here takes a lot of courage. And to talk about it so openly is, again, a pretty tough thing for a lot of people to do. So, just huge round of applause to Popular MMOs. I'm very happy to see this, and I'm hoping everything continues to look up for him. I just wanted to put this on your radar right here because we did talk about, like, the body cam thing, and I'm really happy to see that things are starting to go a lot better for him. So that's really about it. See ya. Yeah, the data center that everyone's talking about is the Kevin O'Leary one. 40,000 acres here. It will generate as much heat as, I think it was 23 atomic bombs detonating daily. The community did everything they could to voice how much they don't want it, but then they decided, fuck that, we're doing it anyway. So the fossils in power over there were like, yeah, it's alright. We'll unanimously vote it through. 40,000 acres, by the way, is whatever you're picturing, triple it. I feel like most people here can't even fathom what 40,000 acres actually looks like. It is an unbelievable scale.
Concern and outrage in Utah.
For hell's sake, grow up.
There it is, yeah, for hell's sake, grow up. What an interesting expression there, brother. Usually it's for heaven's sake, but this must be one of hell's finest warriors.
Grow up.
Where hundreds of protesters this week flooded this meeting of Box Elder County Commissioners.
Can you be quiet and let our citizens hear what needs to be said, please?
As they voted to move forward with a controversial data center proposal backed by celebrity Canadian businessman Kevin O'Leary.
Fucking worm, man. He's such a worm. Oh my god, and the way he keeps defending it too. Ugh, it's so delusional. He's like, oh, no one's actually against it. They're just being bussed in. They're misled.
Hello, Sharks.
Known as Mr. Wonderful on the hit show Shark Tank.
You should do this deal. You have no risk. Just say yes.
O'Leary firing
nice
back
leather jacket.
Protesting criticism in this video posted on social media after the vote.
I'm pretty aware of what these concerns are. They are around air, water use, heat. Sustainability is at the heart of what we do in terms of all these proposals. We're not just Utah.
The Stratus Project is a plan to build a 40,000 acre...
Kevin's Canadian, right? Am I remembering that correctly? Isn't this guy Canadian? Yeah, he's Canadian. Because I was listening to some of the other things he was saying about, like, oh, this is exactly what we need in the country, that kind of stuff. Love that. Love that. Thanks, Kevin.
Development
One of us.
Utah's Great Salt Lake, boosted by government tax incentives, and according to a county fact sheet, is eventually expected to generate and consume up to 9 gigawatts of power once completed. A number MIDA, the state entity backing the project, says is more than double Utah's average energy consumption.
Perfect.
Data centers of the old have a bad reputation. They gobble up a lot of water, they use up your power, and then when they're all built, they don't employ many people.
That's very true. I was actually just reading something about one of the larger data centers in the country. I believe it's a Meta data center. It had temp jobs, obviously, for the construction, which they always tout like, oh, it's so many new jobs to the local economy, so many new jobs for the community. It's great, that kind of thing. And then they checked in on that Meta data, I'm pretty sure it was Meta, data center like a year later. I think they had 150 actual employees for a massive data center. And then some of the other ones that are on the smaller side had 25. So they don't actually employ a significant working force. It's a complete scam. It is completely a scam.
This is not that. Power usage is completely self-contained.
The project's potential environmental impact sparking much of the outrage.
And we're losing land, we're losing water, and we're losing air quality.
This has the footprint in the valley of 2,000 Walmart supercenters. That's the physical footprint. If you want the energy footprint, it's 40,000 Walmart supercenters in this one small valley.
As plans for other large data centers proposed across the country have led to heated debate.
Remove this person that's heckling.
O'Leary now casting doubt on the pushback in Utah.
We think over 90% of the protesters are actually not people that live in Utah or Box Elder County. They're being bussed in.
By who? Who would bust them in? We have to fight this data center. Who? All of the rich people that would even be able to afford to do that are all gung-ho on these data centers, Kevin. It is solely for fucking goober demons like you to profit off of. So who the fuck would even be bussing them in? All of them are constantly lobbying for data centers. All of the rich people that would be able to afford 90% of these protesters being bussed across the country. So they wouldn't do that. It's all a scam. And it's painfully clear that the politicians don't actually care about, like, the people here. Outright denying them, then they leave after getting overwhelmingly booed for it so they can go unanimously pass it in private. It's such a sham. No one here in Utah wants it. The actual communities these data centers are built in do not want these things. They make it clear. Like, it's not like people are quiet about it. When data centers move in, they are constantly pushing back and fighting. But since all of these politicians are in the pockets of the people that are building it, they just force it through anyway. And then there are checkups, like there's been enough that have been around long enough that you do have data, so you can see the impact that it's had on some of the local communities where they've been there for a little while. It is significantly higher prices on energy, water, also reduced quality of water in certain ones that I've seen. Like, it is bad. It is genuinely horrible for the people there, and it gives them no benefit. Because again, they run so lean, they don't actually hire a lot of workers. One of the biggest ones in the country, again, I'm pretty sure it was Meta, only employs, I think, 150 full-time employees. Everything else was temp jobs. So you get nothing. You get actually nothing for this. It moves into your community, jacks up your prices, and fucks you in the face. Clean water is overrated. True! Give me the AI runoff sludge. That way I can drink it happily knowing that it was used to generate a picture of me in a bikini on Twitter. What are data centers used for? Genuinely everything around AI. Like, computing, everything. Like, it is a giant hub for all of it. So that way they can use the infrastructure so that they also sell that to, like, the military and things like that. That way they can utilize it. Oh yeah, I mean, it's not exclusively AI. Like, I know a lot of, like, cloud computation and stuff and storage, I know. But that's the bulk of it. The reason why we're experiencing the boom is AI. Data centers aren't, like, brand new. But the reason they're exploding like this is solely because of AI. We'll talk about the hantavirus in a little bit, but no, it's not. From everything I've read, I don't think there's a chance for it to be a pandemic or anything like that. It doesn't seem like it's conducive to that kind of spread. Very scary virus, though, in general. It's a scary thing. What's crazy is, genuinely, I think it was like 3 weeks ago, I was ranting and raving about how much I hate the idea of cruises. Oh, you know what? It was the Northern Lion Super Cruise. I was going on about how much I hate the idea of cruises. And look at how vindicated I am. I'm telling you, man. Cruises are fucking gross. That's just your irrational fear. It's not. I actually don't have a fear of cruises. I just hate the idea of it. It's just trash. It is genuinely being stranded on a floating prison. I hate the idea of it. And if there's anyone that gets sick, fucking everyone's getting sick. Poop cruise, norovirus, hantavirus, undiscovered viruses, plague. He hates whimsy. If it involves whimsy, he's out. Whimsy is not... That is the worst word to use to describe a cruise. What the fuck is whimsical about just endless gambling and buffets? And motion sickness. That's not whimsical. Speaking of cruises, ship with the contaminated people with viruses coming to port tomorrow. Is that tomorrow? Isn't a cruise ship like the best place for an outbreak to happen? Can't we just keep them there? You would think, but I guess not. I don't see why it needs to dock. Just fucking fly the materials that they need to survive in. Drop them off. I don't really see the necessity for docking. But whatever, I guess. Bill Gates wants round 2. Imagine Bill Gates was the one. Hey man, I guess it's possible. He could have been in there. What's the Disney Cruise stuff? What happened on Disney Cruise? Is that the norovirus outbreak? 'Cause I saw that one too. The Disney Cruise was them filming CSAM. What? What the fuck? How? What a week for cruises. Holy shit. Disney cruise ship staffers among 28 arrested in a massive child porn operation. Holy. Officers with U.S. Customs and Border Protection boarded 8 cruise ships between April 23rd and April 27th, interviewed 28 workers as part of an ongoing investigation. During the interviews, they confirmed 27 of the 28 individuals had either received, sent, possessed, or transported child pornography, according to the statement. Disney Cruise Line ship was among those that were boarded and where employees were detained in connection with the investigation. In a statement, a Disney Cruise Line spokesperson said the workers were no longer with the company. We have a zero-tolerance policy for this type of behavior and fully cooperated with law enforcement. No shit. Zero tolerance for crime? How strong, Disney? While the majority of these individuals were not from our cruise line, those who were are no longer with the company. Well, hopefully they're in jail. Hopefully they will be in the slammer for the rest of their life. Officials said they included 26 members from the Philippines, 1 from Portugal, and 1 from Indonesia. It wasn't Disney's fault, bro. It wasn't a Disney-sanctioned thing. It's what? Doesn't matter. It doesn't change the fact that it's a terrible thing and they are Disney employees. I don't think anyone's blaming Mickey Mouse directly for it. Yeah, you best believe that's a real title right there. There is legitimate drama with Ice Spice and the SpongeBob movie. Some of you may have heard her hit new song, SpongeBob Big Guy Pants OK. She is in the new SpongeBob film, and she went to a premiere event for it and chose very interesting accoutrements where she is now facing a lot of heat because this is a kid's movie and she's got her bikini bottoms fully out here. This clip is pure poetry, though, that much I will admit. This is at the premiere, and the Patrick costume, his eyes make it look like he's going, "Auga, auga," to Ice Spice's bare butt cheeks out in the wind right there. Looking like Patrick Starr's discovering that mayonnaise might actually be an instrument. Now, you're not going to believe this. If you're standing up, you need to sit down. There were children at the premiere for the SpongeBob movie. Can you believe it? A kid's movie having kids in attendance for the premiere? Who would have thought? So a lot of people are criticizing this choice of outfit as inappropriate. And I agree. I think it's a really weird choice to wear a sheer dress with a thong where your entire ass is out at the premiere for a kids movie to an event that is attended by kids. I don't know what goober signed off on this wardrobe choice, but he was getting a little too goofy there. It is, I think, a pretty baffling decision. And speaking of baffling, you know what else is going to boggle your mind is the incredible Christmas sale at Gamersups that starts today. You get a free gift with every tub, so go to gamersups.gg and use code MOIST. There's a link in the description. Get some goof juice. It'll help elevate your game. Ice Spice might even fall in love with you if you do. And I want to immediately come in here and lat spread real quick and dispel a rumor that I'm seeing taken hold, an insidious fib that's a load of dirty barnacles that a lot of people are sharing as though it's the truth, where there are people unironically claiming that Ice Spice didn't wear this to an event that was attended by children. She wore this to a SpongeBob 18 plus only influencer event for the SpongeBob film. Even just saying that sentence burns my lips. Like, hey pal, did you just blow in from Stupid Town? You think there is a SpongeBob 18 plus only event? That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. What the truth is that she wore this to an event for the SpongeBob movie that was attended by influencers, but it was not exclusively for 18 plus. There's pictures of her in this outfit at this event with children, like this right here. Apparently that is a 15-year-old influencer that she took this photo with. There is even video where she is talking to a room about the SpongeBob film, and you can see a bunch of kids in the audience, and she is wearing this dress.
Sorry, I'm out of breath. Yeah, enjoy it. I've never seen the film, so this will be my first time too.
There's a couple other clips of her talking, and you can see that there are kids there. So I don't know where this lie is coming from, that it's only 18 plus at the Ice Spice SpongeBob premiere event. That is the most outlandish statement ever. I don't know where that information came from. Maybe Plankton's trying to toss around a bunch of horseradish, but wherever it started, the genesis, it's not true. They're Schmeckeldorfing you with it. I don't think there's a chance for a misunderstanding where it's supposed to be an 18 plus only SpongeBob event, but they were letting kids in anyway with like their parental supervision. I doubt it, because why would there even be an 18 plus SpongeBob event for the SpongeBob movie, which is a family friendly children's film? Why would they host an exclusively adult only SpongeBob event? That would be really confusing. That would be an interesting choice. But again, based on all the evidence I can see from her talking to this room, as well as like the pictures she took with kids, I think I could say with a high level of confidence that this was an event attended by children, and she decided to wear this outfit, which I do not think is appropriate here. I think it's a really weird, peculiar choice of dress for her for an event like this, a kids movie, a kids premiere. It's just not the time nor the place to be wearing a see-through dress and a thong, having your whole keister out. Like, imagine I was voicing a character in the new Bluey film, right? I'm playing Bluey in Bluey the big budget blockbuster feature film, and I get invited out to the Bluey world premiere, and I scoot in sideways, get out of my car in a banana hammock, and I'm just screaming, "Bluey for life, yeah!" That'd be some freaky shit. Because it's just not appropriate attire for a kid's event to be wearing some shit like that. And I've seen some delusional takes on this, by the way. I saw some people trying to argue that what she's wearing is very in line for the SpongeBob cartoon itself, where like Patrick will have his butt out, or like SpongeBob's butt, and it's like, well, what's the big deal if Ice Spice does it too with her tuchus? And I have to wonder if you need to be institutionalized if you're actually trying to argue that. That is such a crazy thing to compare a cartoon gag moment with butt to a real-life person going to a kid's event with her ass out. And this is a performer who is well known for sexual content in the first place. I think it's a very odd fit to have her be in the film in the first place. I said that the second that song dropped, I thought it was odd that they choose Ice Spice to do the big guy pants okay stuff when one of Ice Spice's biggest shticks, like her main thing and something she herself talks about, is how overtly sexual she is in her lyricism, in her dancing, and in her attire. It is weird that they'd even choose Ice Spice in the first place for it. But even going beyond that, the fact that she still maintains that at a kid's premiere is just not appropriate. And it's not comparable to SpongeBob or Patrick having a gag moment with their butt. That is a crazy thing to try and compare a cartoon to real life like that. That is unhinged lunacy, and you need to be evaluated. Then I also saw a lot of people saying, well, if you have an issue with this, you must have an issue with the beach too, because there's girls in bikinis at the beach. What if a kid sees that at the beach, huh? Where's the outrage there? And that is also a weak, stupid argument. That is swimming attire at a place where swimming takes place. Let's say there's an Arthur event coming up and they want to get excited about Arthur coming back, so they bring out a bunch of kids to a big premiere event and they bring out their celebrity speaker and they come out wearing a bikini. That's inappropriate. That's weird. Why did they decide to wear a bikini to a kid's event? There's no swimming or anything taking place. That doesn't check out. That's fucking peculiar. That's inappropriate. It's just that simple. I don't think this is that deep. I don't see how there's any kind of like debate. You can easily just recognize that maybe dressing like this for a kid's movie and a kid's premiere event just doesn't make a lot of sense. It's not a good idea. And I saw people trying to argue that this is like one of her more modest fits, so she should be applauded for that. You're really going to sit there and try and tell me with a straight face that there is literally nothing else she can wear? It has to be, like, really revealing with her whole ass out type clothes? I find that hard to believe. Surely there were other wardrobe options, I would imagine, that would have made far more sense for an event like this. Anyway, just a pretty wacky situation here that I wanted to yap about a little bit. That's about it. See ya. Hey! You stop right there, Buster! I'm approaching with intention to mug you. Now show me your wallet. By God, I can't believe it. You're missing $100 in here. I already know where it went, pal, and it breaks my heart. You put $100 down to pre-order the T1 Trump phone, didn't you? And now you still have nothing to show for it, just an empty hole in your wallet where dreams once were. You know what? Take it back. You've been through enough. You've already been robbed. That's right. The T1 Trump phone, we're checking in on it again. It was supposed to come out in summer of 2025, then it was supposed to come out at the end of 2025, then it was supposed to come out in the beginning of 2026. It is April 6, 2026. Still nowhere to be seen. And curiously, not only is it nowhere to be seen, but it is still complete radio silence from Trump himself and Trump Mobile as an organization. They haven't squeaked out a peep about where the T1 phone is. More than happy to accept hundreds of dollars from tons and tons of Americans, yet not too gung-ho about actually delivering that product, or at least keeping you updated on the whereabouts of it. This will be my third time checking in with the Trump Mobile support staff to see where it is. I feel like I'd have a better chance locating DB Cooper than I would locating a single golden Trump phone, the T1 device. I don't want to just regurgitate the lore, but the cliff notes are Trump advertised the T1, a golden phone for Trump Mobile, a $500 phone that has all the bells and whistles, and it was going to be made right here in America, the land of the free, the land where Jesus was born, baby. And then it never happened. Also, they then removed that messaging off their website when they realized they couldn't make the phone they were advertising in the States at that price point. It was literally impossible. It is going to have to be made overseas. All phones like this are overseas. It's just not possible to be made here. So they had to completely strike that from their website that it was American made. Now they tout that it is American proud design. It is a proudly American design as opposed to American made. And even still, it doesn't exist. I have not seen a single piece of evidence to confirm that there is actually a T1 device anywhere on this fucking planet. I don't even think God could get his hands on one right now if he asked. Which is extremely shocking to me because I thought for sure he'd do the classic Trump thing of just grabbing some dog shit from China and drop shipping it over here for a huge markup. But he's not even doing that much. Not even doing like the bare bottom tiddlywinks of providing a product for money. Like with the Trump Bible. The signed Trump Bible that, $60 up to $1,000 if you want like the inside cover signed by Trump. Those are made in China for $3 a pop and sold here for $60 to $1,000. I was expecting something similar for the T1 device here, but not even that is on the plate. So anyway, this is going to be my third time checking in with support to see where it is, because when I called them a month ago, I was assured by the customer support representative that they were shipping at the end of the month, March. That's when the phones were coming. End of March. It's April now. Still no phones. Still no pickles. And I can't find anyone out there that has one. So, let's give them a ring. Let's get them on the horn and see what the holdup is. Well, last month when I called about my Trump Mobile device, the support representative told me that it would be ready at the end of the month. But they missed that window. I'm assuming something went awry with UPS, so it's probably on its way, but I just want to double check.
Thank you for calling Trump Mobile. For English, press 1. Para Español, oprima el número
English,
dos.
please.
Press 1 to open a new Trump Mobile account. Otherwise, press 2 for support with an existing Trump Mobile account.
That's me.
Thank you for calling Trump Mobile. Your call is very important to us. To ensure the highest level of customer care, this call may be recorded for quality control and training purposes. Please hold, and our next available representative will be with you shortly. You can also visit our website at www.trumpmobile.com to apply for a new account or access your personal account portal.
All right, now we wait. They're not even piping in the waiting music this time around.
Hello, this is Michaela with Trump Mobile. How can I assist you today?
Hi, yes, I just wanted to check on the status of my Trump mobile device.
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello, this is Michaela. Can you hear me? Are you able to hear me?
Yes, Michaela, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello? What? Hello?
Yeah, but you're good.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, this is Michaela. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello? 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 Help! I'm scared. Hello? Am I being pranked? What is going on here? Should I call back? Hello? Hello? Okay, I'm just gonna try calling back. I guess even the Trump mobile headquarters is having problems with their mobile devices. The ones that exist over there. Let's try again. Okay. I guess Trump Mobile was experiencing some kind of EMP blast or something that was shaking the system, so I gave them a little bit of time to cool off here, let the alt recharge, so I then gave them a retry a couple minutes later, and it did work then. Now, once again, just to remind you, the first time I called, they said that the reason the Trump phone hadn't been delivered is because of the government shutdown, and they had no estimated date for me. And then when I called last month, they said it'll be ready at the end of the month, in March. So, let's see what they have to say today.
To ensure the highest level of customer care, this call may be recorded for quality control and training
Hopefully it works
purposes.
this time.
Please hold, and our next available representative will be with you shortly. You can also visit our website at www.trumpmobile.com to apply for a new account or access your personal account portal.
I think it's going to happen again.
Hello, thank you for calling Trump Mobile. This is Sheena. How can I assist you today?
Hi, yes, I was calling to check on the status of my order.
Okay, we're happy to check on that for you. Give me just 1 second. Oh, brother, you probably don't have an account yet. Okay, let me try your email. May I have your email, please?
Yes, it's bigcwet@gmail.com.
Okay. Thank you. 1 moment.
If it's causing a problem, I'm just more so checking to see when the phone is supposed to be shipping. I'm just...
Yeah, the majority of the phones have not yet shipped. It's gonna, they're gonna pretty much start shipping at the end of this month, but none have shipped as of yet.
But that's, I don't mean to be rude, that when I called...
I was wanting to check.
When I called last month, the representative told me it'd be the end of last month. So are the phones shipping? Like actively shipping?
Yes. They, and then their second batch, they're stating that they're going to be shipping like towards the end of this month. So if you haven't received it yet, then yes, you probably would be part of that shipment.
Okay, where can I find information on the first batch of shipments? Because the people that I know that have also ordered it haven't received it either. So we've just been kind of concerned about the whereabouts.
Yes, sir. Well, what happened was they had some sort of pushback on the push-out date, so that's why they've been delayed on top of, the shutdown and things like that. However, when you called last month, what information did you give the other representative?
The same information I've shared with you. And then I called back in December as well, and it was the same information I gave then too. So I don't know why it'd be an issue now. I guess maybe something in the system didn't log it. I'm not really sure.
So yes, let me go ahead and get this submitted for you, sir. I do apologize for the inconvenience, but we'll get this submitted and you'll be, I can't even talk. You will hear back soon.
All right, I appreciate it, but just checking in one more time. You said that phones have been starting to ship out, so I should be in the next batch then if I wasn't in the first batch?
Yes, they were stating that they should get shipped out sometime near the end of the month.
Okay. All right, well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. You have a great day. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye. Very curious to see if they actually will reach back out in 35 business days about fully setting up the Big C Wet account. That would be fascinating. That's the first time that a customer service rep at Trump Mobile actually bothered to check if I had an account. All the other times they were somehow magically finding bogus information. So, looks like they're beefing up their customer service protocol there. So, we are still at the any day now the Trump phone should be here. Apparently, they've already been shipping some out. I guess they're bringing them around on tricycles or something, because it's real slow. I haven't seen anybody receive one, and presumably, according to some data, there were many, many thousands of pre-orders, and yet not a single piece, not a single morsel of information on someone actually having received one in that first batch the customer service representative mentioned. Now again, as I said in the last two, I don't blame the customer service reps. They're just doing what they're told, and right now it looks like their talking points are, it's coming at the end of the month, or it started shipping and, there's another batch coming at the end of the month. So now it went from any day now to this nebulous end of the month kind of spiel. I don't know if I necessarily believe it, but one thing is for sure, the customer service rep this time around actually bothered to look up some of the information I was telling her. I gave her the same stuff I gave the other two, and yet somehow in both of the other cases, they found my accounts and my purchases, which I never made until today, by the way. After the conversation with her, I decided I'll go ahead and put a pre-order down, so that way when we do this song and dance again next month, when inevitably I still haven't seen anyone with a Trump phone, I'll then at least have information for them to pull from, and then they can tell me how it's coming at the end of May, actually. But who knows? Maybe this time it really is on its way. Perhaps that T1, that golden nugget T1 unicorn phone, is right now in the mail carriers, going out to all the good boys and girls across the globe that have wished upon the star and put down $100 to receive it. And by golly, I can't wait, because now I'm excited to get my hands on a T1 device too. Anyway, that's really about it. So yeah, the new Demon Slayer movie has finally been viewed by me, Charles. I know I'm a little tardy to the party here. It came out a few days ago, but it's never too late to get this farty sharded, and let me tell you, wow. I think it is a banger. Now, initially, I was a little skeptical on this decision here to take the final arc of Demon Slayer, and instead of just doing seasons, like anime traditionally does, they decided to break it up into movies. This is a pretty different approach to it, and I wasn't sure how I'd feel about it, because I thought this would lead to, like, short movies where they just kind of speed run all of the content, so it'd be feeling like very underwhelming or half-baked, whereas a season gives you tons of episodes to build, and then feels very satisfying when it gets to the end. I didn't know how this would pan out, but man, they cooked. I really liked Mugen Train, but Infinity Castle blows it out of the water. Not only that, it blows it out of the water and then smacks its little butt cheeks around it. This movie is incredible. Like, I know there's a big meme about Ufotable having, unlimited budget works, that kind of thing, but man, there is like some actual truth to that. I do not know how they are able to deliver this kind of quality for this long. I expected this to be a pretty short film. I knew nothing about the runtime going in. This movie is over 2 hours long, of pretty much non-stop action. The only time you have moments to breathe are when they're doing flashbacks to flesh out the character's motivation and backstory, which I can already tell some people will definitely have an issue with. I know flashbacks often get a bad rap, especially when they're used, like, egregiously. In this movie, though, I wasn't bothered by it at all. I actually really appreciated the flashbacks. It didn't feel rushed. And it was like a really, needed break in between action. You got to learn about the characters, what they've gone through, what this fight means to them, like in particular Shinobu versus the Upper Two, Doma. Or you get Akaza's backstory, which Akaza's backstory is the longest by far, and it is the best. It is probably the best backstory Demon Slayer has shown thus far. I was really surprised by it. I loved it. I thought it was great. But I know some people kind of roll their eyes at it because there is quite a bit of it, but I really enjoyed it, and I was very pleasantly surprised that they gave this much tender love and care to the characters. Because again, going the movie route, they reduce the amount of time they have to work with to build up these characters and get everything out that they need to make these fights meaningful. Because having just flashy fights with no, stakes and no, care about either character is lame. It's underwhelming, and it's a big matter of who gives a fuck. So the fact that they did spend this amount of time crafting that and putting that in here is really nice. And it makes me very optimistic for the next couple of films to wrap up the story. I think this was just a fucking home run. I think this was a grand salami. I think most of you know I wasn't the biggest fan of the Hashira training arc that they most recently had before this film. But now, after seeing this film, it's clear they just wanted to basically take their time to get you ready for the movie. Doesn't make the season any better in my eyes, but I can now see what they were in the lab concocting, and it really does slap. Obviously, this isn't a movie you can just go into blind without seeing any of the previous Demon Slayer seasons or Mugen Train. This is the final arc. They don't really do anything to bring you up to speed. They pick up right where the last episode left off. I appreciate that. You shouldn't go into a movie like this and expect them to give you, a lore recap, a refresher. So it's good that they dove right in and used all 2.5 hours to just go fucking nuts to butts on it. 2.5 hours of content. I really do feel like I got an entire season's worth out of this one movie. I actually really kind of like this model now of instead of doing, seasons, maybe there is a lot of potential to just doing, movies to adapt the source material. They are proving that the method can work. I really did enjoy the way that this was delivered. Anyway, though, the visuals are beautiful. I think if you've watched Demon Slayer, you probably expect top-notch animation. You get it here. They did not cut any corners. Now, of course, Demon Slayer has always used a bit of CG in its animation, but never the wonky dog shit Berserk 2016 level CG that people absolutely unanimously spit upon. This integrates it seamlessly, and it looks really good. Infinity Castle does definitely have some CG moments that don't stick out. They look great still. I'm gonna tell you something, sports fans, something I didn't expect to ever say. I actually think their usage of CG here blended in actually elevated some of the scenes that it was present. One of the most beautiful shots in this film is when platforms are rising, when it's Akaza versus Giyu versus Tanjiro. As the platforms rise with Akaza aura farming, additional platforms rise that pour water out, and it's very clearly CG usage here with 2D. And it looked incredible. There are so many sequences that use CG that I actually think help bring it to another level. They definitively prove that any anime that uses CG and it sucks ass, like the CG in it, it's their fault. It's not the medium. It's a tool that can be used really well here in anime. And by golly, I tell you, Demon Slayer does it the best at the moment. Now, another thing I want to point out is a superstar here is the music. Holy shit, the music was so good. Every battle has an absolute boner jam backing it. The intro especially stood out to me with its music. It almost felt like I was watching an AMV or something. No, I guess not really an AMV. It's not edited like that or anything, but if you've seen the movie, you probably know what I mean. Now, the story. The story is where a lot of people criticize Demon Slayer for being just very generic and formulaic. And admittedly, yeah, it's not trying to reinvent the wheel here by any means, but it plays by the tropes well. Yes, there are moments that are definitely cheesy, but it doesn't detract from the overall experience. And like I said, it executes on the tropes very well. So, yes, when it's going through the flashbacks, every character is somehow connected, my big sister was killed by this demon, thus I need to kill this demon. I hate you, demon, for this. And then you'll learn about the demon. It's the demon had a troubled past as well. Like, yes, it does play out like that, like 100% of the time, but it doesn't matter. It's still like enjoyable. It's still a fun story. Even if it's nothing new per se, I still think it is done well enough that it makes you care. Especially Akaza's backstory. I would argue that was done extremely well. They spent a lot of time on Akaza's backstory in here, which I will say took a lot of balls. To dedicate that amount of screen time to a flashback backstory for the bad guy in a movie. Like, you can do it in a show because, you know, maybe it takes 2 or even 3 episodes in a show, but you'll still have another, like, 10 episodes outside of that, so that way viewers don't feel like it drags or anything in there. To do that in a movie where you have significantly less time to work with and it takes up a larger percentage, it takes a lot of courage to commit to that. And I think it pays off. Like, I do think it added a lot to this to get all of that information about Akaza. It made everything feel more weighty. So I do like that direction, and I'm hoping they do more of that in the next 2 movies. I imagine they will. I don't see why they wouldn't. Now, I haven't read the manga, so I don't know, like, how much content was covered in this film, like how much they adapted here. But it felt like I got a ton of content, and it doesn't feel like it was really rushed through all that much. There's a couple instances where a few things were glossed over, I feel, in the interest of saving some time, but they did get, like, the point across, so it was still fine. But yeah, in the early parts, there were a few moments, like, in a couple flashbacks where it was, like, really quick, like with Doma. But I don't think that's the biggest deal in the world. I think overall, it really felt like everything did actually take its time, and they weren't afraid to let things sit and linger like in Akaza's backstory. I really liked the movie. I'm sure you could tell I'm fucking gushing grannies over it right now. I thought Infinity Castle was great. If you like Demon Slayer, I think you're going to be very happy with this film, and I'm really looking forward to the next ones. That's about it. See ya. Alright, today is the big day. Johnny Somali's sentencing is about to be handed out. T-minus 1 hour as of me making this video, so I don't even know what the outcome is right now. So you're seeing me all kind of bubbly and excited because he could be facing many years in jail, which he rightfully deserves. I have made numerous videos talking about this degenerate plague that has swept across the globe, going on this intergalactic tour of knuckle sandwich consumption where he goes and he harasses people, spreads misery, and then eventually gets his ass beat. When he was in South Korea, things got a little more out of control than normal. He went full-blown fucking Insano style. He went Cro-Magnon brain and just committing crimes, and then even doubling down to commit further crimes after being shown leniency and insulting them for being nice about it and not instantly throwing him in the slammer. He then repaid that generosity by doing more crimes and more unforgivable degeneracy, and all this for the sake of his dog shit content. He's a live streamer, and his whole thing is just go around and be a nuisance. In South Korea, they weren't having it after he was terrorizing them for quite some time. Citizens even took it upon themselves to just beat him up whenever they saw him. They even had like a live Johnny Somali tracker. They literally had like a Modern Warfare 2 UAV online tracking this guy's movements, so that way when he was outside, they could just punch him. But clobbering Johnny Somali must be more addicting than heroin because people couldn't stop after just one. It's like a Lay's potato chip. You can't just have one, so they end up just kind of wailing on him because he is a complete defenseless little fucking worm who starts all of these fights, instigates all of these fights, and loses every single one of them without ever even getting a blow in there. He just gets knocked out, knocked on his ass, goes into the fetal position. Like, he's more familiar with the fetal position than he is on his own 2 legs. So anyway, he started getting beat up. He kept committing crimes over and over again, and then finally had his day in court, believing with his full chest that he wasn't going to be punished, that he wasn't going to jail, so he didn't take it seriously. He'd get drunk the night before, blackout drunk. He'd show up and make a mockery of the court. But slowly but surely, the reality started to set in that he might be spending years of his life behind bars in South Korea. All for his terrible live streams that no one actually even supported him on. He doesn't have any, like, actual fans. He has people that tune in to watch him ruin his life for their entertainment. So his life is completely pathetic. Like, no matter how you spin it, he lives probably one of the most pathetic lives you could possibly envision. My heart breaks for his parents that had to raise him into whatever he became, because I don't even know if it's their fault. I think he just got poisoned somewhere along the way with, like, clout and the other shit that he saw online, and then decided he wanted to be, like, the worst of the worst. I couldn't tell you. But anyway, he is about to be handed out his sentencing after all of the crimes for which didn't go so well for him, didn't go swimmingly in court like he thought they would. And now we're about to find out his sentencing. We're going to see how long he's going to be in jail for. I can't wait. Next clip you see will be after I learn what got passed down here in the judgment. This is one of those standing ovation type moments, sports fans. He's going to jail. Yep, he has just been sentenced to prison with labor. It's still so fresh right now that I don't know the duration. The news is still trickling in, but it did not go well. He was found guilty on all charges, including the deep fakes, which was one that he pled not guilty to. The others weren't really a surprise or anything, but they came in there and fucking slapped him around in there, it sounds like. I'm very curious to see what the duration is for his prison sentence, but probably not the result he was hoping for. I just have a hunch. Apparently, he has the opportunity to appeal within a week, which I assume this slimy douchebag will. I'm taking a guess. I'm not his lawyer or anything, but I'm assuming it's going to be a desperate claw to try and get some kind of leniency, which he has already shown numerous times. He washes his ass with leniency and will never actually learn his lesson. When he did this shit in Japan, and Japan showed him mercy, he insulted them for it, and then when he left Japan, he continued to insult them and then continued doing the exact same public disturbances and like the harassment and the crimes and shit he continued to do after they showed him some leniency. So I hope that he is not granted any leniency here in his case in South Korea. It doesn't seem like he is, because he has now formally been sentenced to prison with labor. And I am salivating. I am sat in my seat like it's the fucking Super Bowl, just waiting, watching on bated breath to see how long he is going to jail for. Because with all of the charges and all of the crimes that he has been found guilty for, this could be many years. Like, it could potentially be a large chunk of his life spent behind bars in South Korea now, all from his obsession with clout through being a live stream asshole, a public nuisance streamer. He dedicated his life to just making everyone else's life around him miserable for his content, and now it's finally looking like justice is being served. So, I'm still waiting to see how long he will be spending in prison. Oh, I forgot to mention another component here. Not only will he be going to prison with labor for however long he'll be spending there, he is also now being registered as an offender. Now, I was trying to read up on that, but I'm not entirely sure what that means exactly, if that's like a separate designation for Johnny Somali in the prison itself. If it is, I imagine that will make all the prisoners in there hate him as well, and I imagine he will be finding himself in an all too familiar situation of getting his ass beaten in there too, which maybe that's what he prefers. He's probably become so used to his face being bruised and swollen and bloody that it probably feels weird that he hasn't had his nose caved in the last year that this has been going on. So he's probably looking forward to that experience again. It's probably what he cherishes most, because that's what he's dedicated his life to. Instigating fights, being hated, being a punching bag for everyone. Alright, I've seen one Korean article that is claiming that Somali has been sentenced to 6 months in prison with labor. The details aren't fully confirmed. It's right now just one article right now. Now, from what I was reading, they recommended 3 years in prison with labor as well as a fine. Now, as of now, it's not fully confirmed, but if that is the real sentencing, I would be kind of surprised, because they found him guilty on all of the charges. Like, serious ones. Charges that, according to the law, could carry many years' worth of jail. And the recommendation was 3 years. So I thought, okay, maybe they won't do the full 3 years, but it'd be like a year or something. But not even that. 6 months. I bet Johnny Somali thinks that he's getting off with a W. And according to people that were there, he wasn't remorseful and actually seemed pretty optimistic about it, when they were putting him in handcuffs. So maybe it really is 6 months. And again, to him, I don't think that's enough. He's not going to learn his lesson or anything. When he gets out, I imagine he's going to go right back to this shit in another country. That's what he does. He's already proven that. He spent 3 months in a Japanese jail. And then the second that he got out, he started insulting Japan, you know, giving them the middle finger, saying fuck you, all that kind of thing, saying that they're weak, and just went to South Korea and started doing all of it all over again, even more so, going even more hog wild. So 6 months isn't that much more. I don't think that's going to change him. I'm very surprised if they really did take it that easy on him. Again, it's not fully confirmed yet. I'm going to keep waiting for more to come in, but that is looking like what the ruling is. Alright, more news has now settled. It is indeed a 6-month sentence, pending appeals from both sides here. So, could be more, could be less. I imagine it'll probably stay at 6 months. Another tidbit is that he does have that sex offender status now for 5 years. So he's got 6 months in jail in the slammer with labor, and will be a registered sex offender for 5 years in South Korea, as I understand it, according to the articles I read. So it's still a W that he's going to jail, but I don't really think that this punishment is going to do anything to make him stop doing this shit. I think his behavior will continue the second he's out. Like I said, he already spent 3 months in a jail in Japan, and then the second he got out, fucking Pandora's box was opened once again. He went right back to the same content and then some. 6 months, it's not the biggest difference, so I really do think that he is probably cheering. He is probably pumping his fist, celebrating that they went so far under the recommended sentencing of 3 years. But it is what it is. It is still, at the end of the day, good that Johnny Somali is going to jail at all. That's great news. So that'll be 6 months with Johnny Somali in the slammer. Anyway, that's really about it. See ya. Well, the time is finally upon us. A moment in cinema history more important than Team Edward versus Team Jacob. Will Charles be reintegrated into the Hunger Games franchise? The man who was once the face of the Hunger Games. Without me, it'd be buried in the dirt many years ago, many moons in the past. But with District 8 Hospital Helper's performance carrying the weight of the world on its shoulders, the Hunger Games was able to flourish, and I was excommunicated from the franchise. But with Sunrise on the Reaping, they're doing the open casting call. I recently made a video announcing my return and my attempt to get in there, and I'm happy to report I finished my audition. Unfortunately, I was unable to get Neil Blomkamp to write me a script, nor was I able to get the best soundstage Tampa had to offer, so instead, we settled for a decent one. A good soundstage, but not the cream of the crop, which is fine. Because it's not about the technology. There's no such thing as a bad actor, only bad... nope, there's no such thing as a bad location, only bad actors. And I am not a bad actor. In fact, I'd say I'm the best. And this will be a showcase of that. So I've posted the full audition on Instagram as per the parameters of the competition. So I followed all of the rules. Hopefully I'll be chosen for whatever role they deem worthy of my talent, which should be nothing shy of a leading role. And we'll see how she goes. I'll play that for you here, but I'd like to also play you the extended director's cut for some takes we didn't use. What we ended up doing was we kind of just winged it. Like, we had a general premise for what we wanted to do. It was kind of just going to be like this wide array of different scenes as opposed to marrying ourselves to one narrative. Instead, we told every story ever made in a bunch of different backgrounds. And, well, I think it came out alright. It's like the world's worst fucking Old Spice commercial, but that's okay. It's been over a decade since my debut in the Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. This is a showcase of my range to prove why I should be reintegrated into the franchise. Enjoy. Well, Mr. Phillips, the biopsy did come back. Unfortunately, it was positive for fart cancer, but don't worry.
Oh, whoa, man. I ain't seen you around here before.
Ma'am, you need to push! Push, ma'am! God, umbilical cord's around its little neck.
No, please don't! No, I'm only 12! No! This is supposed to be a fun retreat! No! Get away!
Congratulations, Mom.
No!
My God, this baby, it looks just like me. Wow. I know it's my own performance, but inspiration is inspiration, you know what I mean? In 1 minute, I was able to make you feel things and connect to these characters we created. And really, at the end of the day, it's kind of the most important part of acting. Just tickling the soul a little bit, you know what I mean? So that's the actual edited down audition to fit within the minute-long scope of things. But I wanted to show you a few takes we didn't really use because I think they're just as good, if not even better, in some cases. This is a showcase of my range, as well as me doing a stunt choreographed performance from High Wires. If you're watching this, then I'm already dead. Yeah, I practiced my Bushido. Ruh-oh, Raggy! A baby's gotta do what a baby's gotta do. Tommy Pickles.
Got me.
Hey, Scram! Get out of here! I'm coming and hell's coming with me. Just fucking tell him I'm coming. In general.
Coming for you.
Oh, you're not getting away. Deep breaths. In and out. It's crowning. Big push. Come here. Gambling has become the lifeblood of all sports. It is like peanut butter and jelly now. These two are married together forever. Sports betting has become more normal than saying bless you after a sneeze at this point. If you watch anything sports related, you will be fed endless advertisements for, Hard Rock Casino, betting apps, sportsbook, this kind of thing, out the wazoo. Gambling has just become so deeply intertwined with the sports industries across the board, you just expect it now. Like when someone farts, you're expecting stink. It's the same thing here with sports. And with the normalization of all of this gambling, we're now starting to see things like this. A bombshell investigation and subsequent arrests all around illegal gambling. In total, over 30 people were arrested in this FBI investigation, including some ties to notorious crime families, mafia involvement here. And amongst those names are some NBA stars that you will definitely recognize. A current player, Terry Rozier, as well as the Portland Trail Blazers head coach, Chauncey Billups, who himself is also an NBA Hall of Famer. Now, I think this is the first of many investigations and arrests of current and former sports players. Because this has become so normalized, I have a very strong hunch that there will be even deeper probes into this industry, and they're going to find a lot of shady shit. They're going to turn over some stones and see a lot of big, pewee, smelly fishiness going on there with game rigging, as well as another thing that came up here is like the sharing of private information in regards to the health of some players. So they'd give insider information that they had the privilege of, like in terms of player injuries, that kind of thing, so that way people could cater their bets to it. In the case of Terry Rozier, he was actually involved in this for game rigging, allegedly, where in one game, he took himself out after a handful of minutes and did not return, and apparently had people betting on his unders, meaning he was going to have an off night. People were betting he would have an off night. He took himself out of the game early. Obviously, he wasn't going to have a superstar performance there, so they cash in a lot off of those unders bet, and apparently he got a huge portion of that. That is one instance here that we have been made aware of. In Chauncey Billups' case, his wasn't game rigging, but instead he was working with illegal poker operations where they were using like fucking high-tech technology that you'd only see out of like James Bond's Q laboratories, where he would have victims lured in there. He'd be like the face of it to like use his fame as a means of luring people into these illegal poker games with all of these bad actors. And they'd go to these tables that had X-ray machines so they could read the face-down cards. They'd also have marked cards. They'd even have like the card shuffler would have a way of telling them what cards were dealt to who or something to that effect. Just crazy technology in order to cheat and steal the money from all of these victims, and they made many, many millions of dollars doing this. Now, I also wouldn't be surprised to learn if Chauncey Billups was also engaging in game rigging. Of course, that is not anything that's been revealed publicly or anything. I'm just saying I personally wouldn't be surprised to learn that based on some of the very questionable decisions I've seen him make as the Trailblazers head coach. Absolute bafflingly stupid calls, which, with this new little tidbit of lore here, this little tiddly-wink of lore that we got fed here about his illegal gambling activities, maybe they weren't accidentally idiotic decisions. Maybe it was purposeful game throwing, possibly, to make money off betting against his team. Obviously, that's not an accusation from me or anything like that. I'm simply stating that if they do happen to find a little information about Chauncey Billups, maybe, throwing games on purpose, I certainly wouldn't be raising an eyebrow in shock. You wouldn't find me with my jaw on the floor, starting to argue against it like, no, it couldn't be. Because, man, have I seen some absolutely fucking atrocious calls from this guy as the head coach of the Trailblazers. But again, I'm not pointing any fingers. I'm just saying, it wouldn't be the most surprising thing in the world to learn there is all. But it's not an accusation or an allegation that I'm putting against him. Just saying. Anyway, though, like I said, many people have been arrested here, but these are the two most notable from the NBA. There's also a former NBA player as well that is in the mega mix of all of this. But it is fucking huge. And it's even been hinted at in the reporting that there are other suspects that just haven't been indicted yet. But they have them under the microscope, and I think it's really just a matter of time. With how normalized sports betting has become, I think this is the first of many huge investigations and arrests that we're going to see over the next few years. There is no doubt in my mind, for a long time now, players, coaches, staff have probably been trading information or even engaging in some game rigging here and there in order to make very big oodles of cash through gambling. Because the money they stand to make through gambling is substantial. So I have no doubt that there has probably been a huge network of sports athletes, as well as coaches, staff, and all of that, maybe even officials as well, that has been engaging in this. And this is a huge deal. And like I said, I believe this is definitely not like an isolated incident. I think there will be probably a lot more over time here. Because gambling has just become so normalized, and it is such like a wasteland in terms of degeneracy and people looking to exploit one another. I just really think with how normalized it's become, how big it is in just the culture of sports right now, there is no doubt in my mind a lot of athletes and a lot of people on the staff have probably engaged to a certain degree in many illegal activities in this sector. So while I'm not necessarily, super stunned to learn that this kind of thing has been happening, there was a piece of it that I did not expect, and it did catch me off guard, which was the mafia involvement and the illegal poker games that Chauncey Billups was the face of and luring people into. That I didn't expect at all. The game rigging that was brought up here, that I kind of always had a hunch was probably something that was happening here and there. But the mafia illegal poker games with the crazy fucking technology, like the sci-fi tech that they were utilizing there, straight from DARPA, that was definitely something interesting. I'd like to show you some news clips or some segments that cover that in particular, but I've just been so wary about showing that now since what happened when I covered the degenerate doctor that would walk around naked and masturbating in the office on people and whatever. So I'm going to refrain from showing you that footage, but I do encourage you to look more into it yourself because it is fascinating. I'm very curious to see how the NBA handles this because they've been very upfront about, sports betting just being super okay, big two thumbs way up in the air, brings in a lot of money for them. If you watch any of the games, you are inundated with gambling. It is not something they try and hide or shy away from. It is up in your face. And that's not exclusive to just the NBA, but since 3 big NBA names have now been indicted here, I am curious to see how they handle this. I know they released a pseudo statement about, the disappointment and how they need to look at things a little differently here, but I do wonder what meaningful changes they're going to make. Because sports betting has been so normalized and such a huge core component of these sports in the first place, what do? They can't really break it off cold turkey or anything. I feel like it's going to be really hard to crack down on athletes and staff and stuff like that to like ensure this doesn't happen again. I'm just really interested to see what steps they're going to take. So I'm going to definitely be keeping my eyes on this going forward. And anyway, that's really about it. See ya. Yeah, I missed it again. Call me your mother, because I just got fucked raw again. So, I'm sure a lot of you know what I'm going to be talking about. Yesterday, Dogecoin exploded, going up to like 47 cents. Some of you watching are probably already millionaires because you cashed out on your Dogecoin. I am not one of those people. For the last few months, I've had this overwhelming fear of missing out on anything. Ever since the whole GME GameStop stock explosion, I scratch at my neck like a goddamn meth addict waiting for my fix on things to make sure I'm in early on. And yet still, somehow, I fucking miss Dogecoin. And that's an understatement. I didn't miss Dogecoin. I made the conscious decision to not invest in Dogecoin. Last month, like early April, I put money into every fucking crypto altcoin possible except Dogecoin. I put money into a goddamn crypto that only one person in my Twitch chat mentioned one time. It's probably something he made in his goddamn basement just for like a little pump and dump scheme. Something that I'm the only one who has any fucking coins in. And I put money into that and not Dogecoin, an established meme coin for like a decade now. I don't know how dumb a human being can be. I'm that stupid asshole that showed up to the party of crypto and decided not to have any fun, not gonna drink any alcohol, or just have a good time at all. I came in there to be miserable, and that's exactly what I'm fucking doing. I was convinced in my stupid idiot brain that Dogecoin was gonna go back down to like 2 cents and I'd wait till then to put money in. And I wasn't in any rush, you know, it's a marathon, not a sprint. There's no reason to blow my whole load here and go in at 5 cents. I'll get a better deal during the fire sale. Maybe I'll wait till Thanksgiving's Black Friday deal for fucking Dogecoin. And then of course Elon Musk takes one puff of weed and makes a tweet about Dogecoin again. And that shit soars to record heights. And I'm just sitting here with my fucking soft cock in my hand, all sad and lonely. Of course this massive boom here isn't entirely thanks to Elon Musk or anything. But he's kind of like the face of Dogecoin at this point. He is to Dogecoin what Jesus Christ is to the Bible. He's just such an instrumental part of the whole Dogecoin story at this point. And to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if at some point Dogecoin overthrows the US dollar as the preferred currency. It's just getting to such wacky and wild new heights, and I'm still just over here playing with my little action figures in the bathtub of awful altcoins that aren't moving. So when that day does come, I hope you Dogecoin enjoyers, the Dogecoin overlords, will accept my humble schmoobles. I'm extremely happy for everyone who did make huge fat stacks from the Dogecoin boom. A lot of people from Twitch chat last night were talking and flexing their earnings from it, and I really am happy for those people. It's great to see people winning like this, especially today, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel a little shitty sitting on the bench while the Dogecoin team celebrates the national championship victory here. And this is really just like the whole story with me in crypto. Some of you know this, but like in 2015, early 2016, I first got into crypto. Andrew and I actually both got into it at the same time, and we put money into like the big ones. At the time, Litecoin was like $10, Bitcoin was just a little over 1,000, Ethereum was like 100, and we put money into those and we sat on them for a while. I got kind of into it, like I was experiencing that early frat douchebag crypto mania, so I was buying like some Ripple, some Monero, Tether, a couple others, and I just sat on it for a long time and completely lost interest. And as time progressed and these things started blowing up, last year I realized I no longer had access to all of those coins. And by last year I mean like 5 months ago. So like 5 months ago I realized I didn't have access to my Bitcoin. I had like 2 Bitcoin. I didn't have access to my Sia coin, my cherished Sia coin, which when I bought it was worth 1/8 of a penny. And all of this shit, my Ripple, I had a fucking ton of that. I couldn't get it anymore. It was on this wallet that I didn't have the password nor the 12-digit security code for. So it's locked away in this like Egyptian tomb here, and I can't get to the sarcophagus to unearth my Bitcoin and shit, which would be worth a lot right now. And it's all just sitting there in this old decrepit wallet, just rotting away, scared, wondering when its parents are going to come by and pick them up from school. And I just can't fucking get into them. So ever since realizing I would never be able to get into Atlantis and get my old cryptos back, I tried to get back into crypto so I wouldn't have to go through this traumatic experience again. And yet here we are again, repeating history where I've missed out on the main crypto that's blown the fuck up. And it's one that I actively turned away. It came to my house to trick or treat, and I spit in its face and told Dogecoin, get the fuck out of here. And it makes me sick. It's incredible how I can constantly make the worst possible decisions when it comes to cryptos. It's almost more impressive to actively fuck up this many times than it would be to even accidentally get it right once. It's pretty wild, and still pretty upsetting. I know, of course, just like with GME, there's a lot of people that will hold for the rest of their lives. They will be taking their Dogecoin holdings to the fucking grave 80 years from now. But there's no shame in the people who did sell. I was reading a post from a guy on Reddit who sold a lot of his shit to put all of that money into Dogecoin, which is extremely reckless, and I would never recommend that to even my worst enemy. But he did that, and when Dogecoin exploded, he sold and was able to make over like $1 million, which is more money than he'd ever seen in his life, which was really able to help him out in a really tough time. It was a really touching story to read. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Reddit didn't either. It's not like they were doing standard Reddit shit where if you post a picture of an animal, they tell you why the animal's actually miserable and dying. They didn't do that here. They weren't like insulting the guy for selling. They were just cheering him on, happy to see someone succeed like that. But there is, of course, a lot of people that think if you sell, you're weak, paper hands, diamond hands for life. And it's all a fun meme and everything, but just know if you sell, you're not like a weaker person for it. Or maybe you are, maybe you're just a cowardly bitch who just couldn't hold on because you didn't have the strength to. I don't know, I don't have any Dogecoin. I'm just sitting here on the fucking sideline speculating at all the fun everyone else is having. Anyway, just wanted to talk about this because I thought it was a really interesting story. I remember when Dogecoin was created, it was like 2013, and it really caught fire almost immediately on Reddit. And I always just kind of laughed at it because I thought it was super goofy. And then even recently, just laughed at it because I thought it was super fucking goofy and would never be like a legitimate thing for anyone. I thought it was just a pump and dump scheme for a lot of YouTubers to exploit their fans with, which for a little while it was. But now, since a lot of other non-YouTubers who aren't just trying to fuck their fans in the ass have hopped on and started promoting it and started using it, it started to actually blow up. So I'm wrong, I'm eating shit on it. I thought Dogecoin would never get to the level it is right now, and I'm happy to see that I was wrong. I really am. It is great to see so many people doing so well because of having Dogecoin. And I just wanted to talk about this because it's a really, it's a fun story. It's a feel-good story. That's about it. So yeah. What's up everybody, it's Critical. I'm playing Zoo Tycoon 2 demo because my computer's too much of a shithole to play the feature-length adventure. So I'm settling for the trial version. Let's do this shit. Fucking Atlas is sleeping on the job, I'm just spinning the world around. Now I haven't played this in a long ass time, but I think I still know the controls. My zoo's only half a star? What the fuck? And why the fuck is Bear Grylls dressed as a zookeeper? And I can see why this is only half a star now. The pressing problem here, and by pressing problem I mean it's pressing moldy ass cheeks in my face. The name was Grassland Zoo. Sounds like a fucking carpet producing factory. No one wants to go there. You need a name that catches people's attention, makes them want to go there, makes them feel welcome. What is this, a little piece of the desert? Oh shit, there's already some animals here having a grand old time. Some gazelles. What is this, arrow? Put up for adoption. Release animal. What does that do? Oh fuck, what is this? Burger King. This is November, India. Papa, Papa, Lima, Echo, Sierra. Don't really know how to put this, but the gazelle has been apprehended by foreign spies. I'm in pursuit. I'm right on them. Shit, they enabled cloaking. Burger King. The gazelle has been successfully abducted. So this is how the world ends. Wait, is this asshole entering my park? I think, yeah. What is this? Favorite animal? Tiger. Alright. He wants to see some animals. Alright, here you go. Let's get you right in the action. There was another gazelle here, but fucking sleeper agents took him away from us. 2 should be more than enough to wet your whistle. You're walking away from the animals, but that's alright. I'll bring the favorite animal right to your doorstep. Here you go. Tiger. Enjoy that. We've got quite a few customers now. Nothing says quality zookeeping like a good old-fashioned peafowl mauling. I'm gonna trap these people in a barrier of peafowls. Let the massacre begin. Good luck surviving this onslaught, humans. There's no escaping it. But I don't want my zoo to be shut down. I need a scapegoat. The educator, I'm gonna make him take the blame for releasing the vicious peafowls on general population. That fucking menace. I was watching the Weather Channel, they said, beware of a flash flood. Ah, fuck. I killed like 4 peafowls, but not a single human casualty. Time to change that. You there, give me those titties, you're going in the water. Hope you can swim. Can't put her in the water. I'll put her on the land, and then extreme evaporation, I'll just create water under her. No, you get away from the land. Your ass cheeks can only float for so long. Fucking awesome. She's an Olympic caliber swimmer. I'm just gonna put your ass right back in the water. Or bring the water to you, since that's the way it seems to work. Here you go. You're not gonna get lucky twice. Fucking ocean now. I'm gonna create the mystery path. People are gonna take this one road and expect some huge payoff, but when they get to the end of it, all they're gonna get is this fucking tree. A standard tree. Run-of-the-mill tree. They're gonna take this long, excruciating path only to look at a tree. This place needs a shitter. I'm gonna install a shitter for a price. I'm not talking money. I don't want their fucking money. They can squeegee my wiener with their money. I'm talking about the price of admission being a fucking gauntlet before entering the shitter. Like an absolute challenge just to reach it. Put it on a mountain. Yeah, there we go. Let's add a few more obstacles here. Let's put some guardians in front of it. Good luck making it to the shitter if you've got to use it. I need to put up a sign or some shit to warn the pedestrians, so that we don't get clobbered with a criminal charge when someone gets mutilated trying to make it to the shitter. Just a sign that reads, proceed with titties, so that way the FBI can't say I didn't try to save them. This is Wilson, weatherman, reporting we've received word of a spontaneous desert attack. Holy shit, it's a fucking catastrophic sandstorm. The poor people at Fisting Festival are certainly getting their money's worth today. Let's see what this bitch is up to. Hanny burned it. Okie dokie, you're angry. Oh, you think you're angry. Alright, well you've just earned yourself a one-way ticket to the dangerous playpen. Yeah, this is your fault. Hanny burned it. Fucking a name from the Vulcan heritage. You brought this on yourself, Hanny. You should have just been enjoying the fine establishment you decided to pay to enter. No. But you fucking fuck that you happen to be fucking, turns out is just a bunch of tigers. I hope you've had time to really contemplate what you've done, Hanny. Now that there's around 40 tigers in there, I hope you make a few friends. Cause fuck knows you're not gonna be making any friends in this fucking zoo, cause you're a bitch. See, everyone looks to be having a ball. Let's go to first person mode and really get immersed in the zoo. People waving their arms in the air because they're happy. Some girl carrying around animal shit, maybe charcoal, I'm not sure. Let's go check on Hanny. Now this is just pathetic. The tigers won't even exert the energy required to consume Hanny. He's not even worth their time. I'm gonna put a few camels here to enforce order in this place. Some law-abiding camels. If any animal is going to enforce rules and regulations, it's gonna fucking be camels. Let's put a tree down over here. Shit! Shit! The camel is in the water! POTUS is taking a bath. The camel can swim. Alright, false alarm. Law enforcement officer is still on patrol and having sex with peafowls in the water. What the fuck is that over there on the ground? Did one of the guests get annihilated? Shit, I think they did. Fuck. Just a peafowl. Keep it moving. I replenished it. We're alright. Here comes the zookeeper to clean it up. Zookeeper offers no fucking help. Can I sell this carcass as like a souvenir or maybe turn it into a roller coaster? Wilson Weatherman here again. Bizarre weather we're having because there's a fucking blizzard! Oh shit! If this doesn't elicit piss from your nostrils, nothing will. Fucking incredible weather. Trying to leave my park? I don't think so. Welcome to the zoo's prison for people that try to leave. What the fuck? Did that person just disappear? What the fuck is going on? Did they build like an underground tunnel? Say cheese. Good picture. Nice smile, camels. Alright, well, I'm done playing this. Well, that's the end of this video. Remember to rate the video, comment the video, and subscribe if you want to see videos similar to this one. See ya. What's your favorite Bible story? I guess, I've said this before, the one that always stuck with me, that really, like, made a lasting impression, not really even in a positive way, was the, story of Abraham. I don't know. That one, like, actually kind of frightened me. But I don't know if I'd call it my favorite. That was just the one that really, like, stuck with me. Why did it frighten you? That's the story of the, Abraham needing to sacrifice his son. Why did he do that? It was a test of faith. He didn't actually kill his son. At the end it was like, no, stop, you've proven your faith. So it was basically like the first prank. My favorite is Samuel 18:27, where King Saul ordered David to kill 200 dudes and take their foreskin so he can marry the king's daughter. That one gets mentioned a lot. I've talked about that one as well. I actually talked about that with Wendigoon once. I'm pretty sure that was on, I can't remember where we talked about it. It might have been Red Thread. But we talked about that exact story. Other than Donkey Ollie, do you have any other memorable Bible animations you watched as a kid? Not animations, but I watched a lot of Bible Man. When I was a kid, I used to go to a Christian after-school care center. So it was a lot of, like, Bible study courses and stuff when I was a kid. Those things like Bible Man, VeggieTales, that kind of thing. VeggieTales was really, like, the only Bible animation I watched at the time. VeggieTales was actually pretty good. It was. VeggieTales was, I always enjoyed it. How accurate was this game compared to the Bible? Pretty close. It's pretty close in a lot of areas. A lot I didn't even remember. So, it was actually a faithful adaptation in a lot of ways. The story I remember the most is the story of Job, where God took everything away from Job to test his faith. That one was very sad, yeah. Job's story was another sad one. You a Christian? I'm not as spiritual as I was, but yeah, I mean, I always was growing up. Again, I got baptized twice. And like I said earlier, for my entire, like, young life, I spent after-school care in a Christian facility, like, for multiple hours after school, till my parents picked me up. But I'm not actively spiritual as I was back then. I'm just of the belief now that, like, what modern Christianity is becoming, where it's, like, very normalized to pervert the scripture into a lot of different things and try and, like, present it as something that I was always taught it wasn't, has really just soured my desire to be going and being active in the churches around me. Don't need church to be faithful. But then, I agree. I think that's completely fair. You can talk about Christy Gnome's husband and his fucking honkers, his big old melons. Yeah, that shit was wacky. You feel spiritual at all while playing, like a reminder from God? That's kind of a cute question, actually. Unironically, playing through that, like, did just feel good. Like, it is, I don't know. The actual messaging of the scripture, I think, is just a generally positive thing that if people actually did subscribe to, like, the people claim they do, it'd be a lot better. Like, the world would be a lot nicer as opposed to the way they use Christianity now, like by Paula White Cain, Kenneth Copeland, those kind of people. So playing through it reminded me of, like, oh, there's, like, really good messages here that really sucks to see what it's being turned into. People like Paula, nothing new. Jesus spoke of people like her. Oh, I know. It's just very normalized now. Did you order a Trump Bible? No, I have to, though. I gotta spend $1,000 on the Trump Bible. Increase my faith level. Speaking of, that did just remind me, I gotta check in on my Trump phone. It was supposed to be here at the end of March, according to their support guy. I'll have to check in. It's probably on its way. Can't wait for the Trump phone review. Yeah, me neither, man. Any day now. That's what they keep saying. Any day now that puppy will be delivered. I'm excited. I know it's gonna be worth the wait. They're forging the phone out of real gold. That's why it takes so long. You know you're making a joke, but what's crazy is even if they were doing that for every single phone, it would have taken less time than it currently is. And they are literally just drop shipping phones from China, and they still can't even do that. It was supposed to come out in August of 2025. It's unreal. It's unreal. Have you ever seen that video of Prophet Shepherd Bashiri pretending to levitate on camera to prove he can perform miracles? Is he the guy that also brought out an actor in a coffin and pretended to raise him from the dead? I can't remember the name of that prophet, but is it the same guy? Could be the same guy. Alright, let's see. Shepherd Bashiri? No, I don't think this is the same guy. Oh, I can feel it coming. Ah! What? Holy. He can perform miracles. Wow. Prophet Shepherd Bushiri. The chosen one. I'm sure them recording the bottom half of... Oh, okay, here you go, trying to poke holes in a clear miracle. How do you argue with this? You can try, but you won't succeed. Irrefutable. Chris Angel did it first. True. He does that shit over the Luxor. The Luxor. We need another amazing Randy nowadays. Oh, God, you're so right. This is desperately required. 1000%. We need a new James Randi. Fine, I'll look at Brick Slayer 5000. That sounds super stupid, though. It sounds just like a Roblox meme, but I'll take a chance.
You'll see world-class masons battling all day for champion titles.
This looks intense. What the fuck?
The action takes.
Oh, I can't take anymore. Get me in there. All right, where are we at? Where's 2019 Masonry Madness sizzle?
Kevin Avila.
Is that the Kevin Avila? Said to have laid over 15,000 bricks in only 5 months? Unrivaled in his efficiency. Oh my god. Jose Limon's come out of retirement for the Masonry Madness 2019 Spec Mix? We're in luck. No. No. Is that the Ice Cold Perez? That's an impersonator.
Jake Payne.
Jake Payne's an amateur. He's rookie. Just fresh out of high school.
Number 11, Washington R&D Masonry, Joshua Carney.
Is that two hats on top of each other? The bad boy of masonry? He'll steal your girl and make a brick house around her?
Providence Masonry, Andy Zepeda.
Andy's just happy to be here today. Just barely made the qualifying for the Spec Mix.
13 from Pennsylvania, your returning 2018 Spec Mix
Oh no.
top craftsman, Michael Weisinger.
Oh my god, it's the Michael. Oh, the mix-em-up madman Michael himself. Returning champ.
Stall number 6 is a beautiful day here in Las Vegas.
Bloodbath. WWE Raw bricklaying.
Mean setup machine.
Woo! Thank you, Ric Flair.
Here we go.
And the contestants are off. Last year we already had 5 deaths just from the get-go. This year it seems everyone's still intact. There's the returning champion, Michael. Already beginning construction on the new Twin Towers over here. Oh, Michael is just a monstrously efficient madman. Masonry perfected. Oh my god, we're already beginning with the wood. We're laying the foundation now, baby. We're really fucking cooking.
I am watching ESPN, the Ocho. Good shit.
Alright, don't degrade the masonry. This would not be ESPN the Ocho. This would be prime time. This would replace esports. Especially with Michael leading the charge. Michael's a nice young man and the returning champion. I once saw Michael post 3 Big Chungus memes right next to a stack of bricks. He's just like us. The competition is really fierce now. Thank God we removed the rule where you could bring a loaded firearm to these things. The chaos it caused was just too much. The masonry took the back seat to murder.
Stalls. We'll see how his tender is doing right after this. Don't go
Yeah,
away.
we'll check in on his chicken tenders in a moment. But
Las Vegas.
far be it from me to question the oldest masonry in the business there, fucking Tim the Tool Man Mason Man. If you say that it's not timed, but it's all about how fast you do it, doesn't that inherently mean that it is timed?
We're right in the throes of the toughest 10.
Or maybe time doesn't apply to masonry. When you're laying bricks, time no longer applies. It's like a black hole.
This morning was a skills competition. That was at 9 o'clock. Kids are going to be doing that all the way up until noon. Now,
Oh, they're teaching kids to be... That's fucking smart. The Spec Mix Toughest Tender Chicken Nuggets Battle Royale Masonry Madness is teaching kids to start laying bricks to do the work for them. That's smart. That's a really good way of getting child laborers excited about crime. Like, hey, let's make child labor a sport. That way they enjoy it. That's smart.
These tenders, they're key to their bricklayers' success. For all the tenders that are giving it
Yeah!
Way to go, fellas!
Fuck yeah!
Brick tongs going.
These are some fat tindies out here, baby.
But they're doing one hell of a job.
I've never seen bricks being laid before, so I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I'm sure we'll have a building here soon, hopefully.
Let's see what you got.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Thank you, Terry Bradshaw.
I got here early. You look behind
Oh, it's a sold-out stadium here today in the parking lot of Walmart.
the stands are getting full. And as a matter of
Actually, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of bricklaying enthusiasts.
one of the Masons.
Hanging out with Adam White here. And I tell you,
The Adam White? The man they said invented the chicken tender? Why are you grabbing his chest? Hey Adam, we're not really working too hard here as he's tweaking on his nipples. Yeah, so the game plan is as follows. He's gonna put some bricks down with some cement. Typically how that plan goes. John Madden style.
Who's this guy?
No! No!
Are you like the veteran?
Is that Jeff Gordon?
no, this is the third generation.
Yeah, I just got bored of building my own houses, so I started teaching kids how to do it. Now they do it. I don't give a fuck.
Wow, that was like.
Yeah, you goddamn right that's a party. Look at that harem of beautiful women. He may have been known for laying bricks down, but now he's known for laying that pipe, you know what I mean?
Interview we've never done before.
Whoa! I thought he was gonna start eating her out.
Do you think masonry is in your future?
Let's see what her vagina has to say about the masonry.
Right. A womb with a view, I believe, is what we have right there. Awesome.
What?
Well, let's hear it for JP.
Womb with a view, baby.
Right here, you know.
What the fuck? They have jets fly over the bricklaying competition? Or is that stock footage? No, it's stock footage.
It doesn't get any better
No
than that,
way.
kids.
This better show me who wins, and it better be Michael. I can't even imagine a building not built by Michael being up to code. God damn, that is a huge crowd. There's more people here than there is at, like, fucking Overwatch Owl League matches. Holy shit.
3 minutes remaining.
Damn, maybe bricklaying's on the come up.
Top craftsman.
Boo.
This guy's first rodeo.
Boo, boo, boo. Where's Michael? Boo. Not Michael. Don't care. Boo. Where's Michael? Michael was like a well-oiled machine of bricklaying. Who are these guys? Yeah, it's garbage. Check for performance-enhancing steroids. Check his concrete. Maybe his cement was, like, Gorilla Glued or Flex Seal glue. He cheated. Michael was robbed. The time's here. Haunting Adeline cat and mouse duet. I got Matt doing his homework on it as well. We're about halfway through. He's cheating using the audiobook, so he's getting some very sultry tones.
I think it's worse for me.
Yeah, it probably is. But I've been reading it the old-fashioned way, old natural, the way the Lord intended, the way Book Talk preaches.
Yep. 31-year-old man reads books the old-fashioned way.
Goddamn right. It is revolting. You said it best. If a man wrote that book, he would be in jail.
I would push for him to be in prison. He would deserve it.
It is unbelievable. So, before diving into the spaghetti and the meatballs, I think the most important thing to mention, this book flips between the victim and the stalker.
The manipulator
and the shadow. Yep. So, the shadow is...
Wait, real fast. Is this spoiler free or no?
No.
All right,
no.
Spoilers out the wazoo. We're just gonna talk about the whole fucking book. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
Well, up until where we are right now, which is 250-ish pages in. The Stalker is an elite hacker and pedophile hunter / human trafficker dismantler.
Yep.
And I even highlighted this. One of his core character traits that he openly expresses numerous times is how he wants to end human trafficking and the suffering of children and women at the hands of monsters. But he is also himself a rapist.
Well, that's what you're missing, is the beautiful juxtaposition that she's showing, the duality of man.
Yeah.
So, to go even further back, there's a woman, Adeline, that he's stalking and, like Charlie said, raping.
Yeah.
Like, he's just sexually assaulting her throughout the book.
Yep, numerous times.
And the book flips between their two perspectives. His are like Mission Impossible, like fucking MacGuber mission. They're the worst. Like, always talking about he's the best hacker in the world. There's 12 guys up against him. It's not going to be a fair fight for the 12 guys. Like, that kind of bullshit. And it doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't, but here, I found where I highlighted. In Chapter 12, the Shadow says, "This is where I make a difference in the world, where I find women and children who need saving while also witnessing the torture those sick individuals put them through." So he views the torture of women and children as sickening. There's numerous mentions about how he can't sleep and he sees the world as so depraved because of what people are doing to women and children. And he is literally doing the same things to a woman.
Yeah. And I really... That is part of the book because I'm on the audiobook and I have to listen to it on increased speed so I can get through it. I'm a little further. And there's just a few other parts, like, even more so, where they kind of really... They do the goofy movie scrunching of the map, where there's kind of this jump where, like, throughout a lot of it, she is like, fuck this guy. Like, this is my stalker. This is my sexual assaulter. And then it's just kind of like, okay, like, she's still mad, but, like, he's kind of cool, I guess.
So that's where I'm at right now. They portray him as a positive raper.
Yeah.
Like they talk about, well, the author mentions like how striking he is and like how all of like the sexual assault is like so like enrapturing to her. I don't even know if that's a word. Like it inebriates her. I'm using nonsense words
because she does too.
Exactly. Like it's unbelievable that she is portraying a raper as like a sympathetic character and like hot.
The way she also really tries to almost like spin this web that it's the author never comes out and is like, this is good that he's done this, but it's almost painted that he's being nice because he has yet to do anything to her at one point. Like all of the pleasure is given to Adeline. Given to in big fat quotes because it's sexual assault.
Yeah, so I think an important thing to mention is like I know rape fantasy books are something kind of popular, I guess.
Like dark erotica.
This is super different though because she is constantly sobbing. Like as he is assaulting her, she is crying, she is in pain, she is numerous mentions of how desperately she wants him to leave. And then when it's all said and done, she's like, yeah, it's like kind of okay.
Right.
She is like, I got to the most recent one.
Oh god.
Which
one was it?
He fucked her with the gun.
Yeah, that one. I read that in the reviews before we started the book. I didn't want to spoil it for you. Yeah. And I got to that and I was like, who even put this on paper?
Yeah.
Like, why?
So I actually highlighted a lot from the scene here. There's a lot here. So his big thing is he's punishing her because she was with another man at one point, whom he of course murdered.
And cut his hands off and mailed them to her.
That's right, and sent her his severed hands. So now he's fully confronting her after so long of stalking and torturing her, like psychologically breaking into her house numerous times. As much as I hate to say this to you, I'm no stranger to a woman's pussy and what it feels like when it weeps for me. Yeah, that's the writing style here of Haunting Adeline. I curl my lip in disgust. Last time I checked, most girls weep because they're upset. Take a hint. Little mouse, that's exactly what I'm doing. And then he forcefully undresses her. And then, as he's like moving her thong to the side, he points a gun at my face. I recoil, pinching my eyes shut, letting loose a startled yelp. Relax. I just want you to suck on it. So he puts the gun in her mouth.
I hate it.
It's so bad. He puts the gun in her mouth and says, "Suck," he orders, his tone deepening with finality. Closing my eyes against more tears, I open my mouth and let him guide the gun between my teeth. "Such a good girl," he says, pulling the dripping gun out, a trail of saliva following until it snaps. And then it continues with that. And then he circles my entrance with the tip of the gun, the metal slipping against my skin. Oh God, please don't. This time my words are cut off from him dipping the gun past my folds. Just the tip, but enough to close my throat, only allowing a startled squeak to escape. He laughs cruelly. "You even sound like a mouse." And now skipping ahead here.
This reminds me, by the way, of like when we were in high school and you had to go around the class and read the book out loud.
Oh no, I know.
Very similar.
It's same kind of books. "I can feel how tight your pussy is. The way it grips onto my gun when I slide it out. So fucking pretty." And then he goes on, violating her, assaulting her with a gun in her vagina.
And she tears up and cries.
She cries,
and
yep.
Like, there are parts where you get a peek into her thoughts, where she's like, "Why am I enjoying some of this?" And it's like, that is, I'm not going to say that's okay, like I'm glad it's in the book. That part of her character I understand. The part I don't is the way he is written in, like you said, we don't need to be like, "Oh, there's a glimpse of moonlight and I see how fucking striking his jaws and damn, his chest just emanates masculinity." And you're like, what?
Yeah, it's excessive. So this scene of him raping her with the gun goes on for a while. I look up through half-lidded eyes, still jerking from little shocks when he lifts the gun and swallows the barrel. It feels like an out-of-body experience as I watch him lick the weapon clean and put it back in his jeans. My body is full of rage, humiliation, and shame.
Yeah, so...
And then she talks about how positive it is.
Somebody brought this scene up to me the other day, and I guess there's a debate, which I'm going to end the debate right here for you. The debate is, they were like, "Oh, did you get to," and I said the gun rape scene, and they were like, "Well, people debate whether or not it's rape because she enjoyed it." And I was like, no.
Oh my God.
There was zero consent.
Oh my God.
That should not be debated. Even if the female character, if Adeline was like, "That's the best thing I've ever felt in my life," rape. It is still rape.
There's even a strict mention, I don't know if I highlighted it, like, where she says, "I've never been so debased. My consent meant nothing to him at all."
Yep.
Like, she mentions multiple times how she does not consent to any of it at all. Doesn't want any of it at all.
I really don't, like... Yeah.
Oh.
The person I was talking to was not arguing that it wasn't. They were just saying there is debating going on about it. And I was like, no, there's zero consent in this portion of the book, or any portion of the book.
So far, yeah.
And this is the thing about the book, where, like, we're just doing full spoilers. It starts with he's literally breaking into the house and leaving roses around the house.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he is torturing this woman mentally and then physically. And the part I'm at is she now finds out, like, this may be a spoiler for you, I don't know how far you read. She finds out what he does, like, for a living.
I haven't got to that yet.
And there's, the way it's written is she's like, "Oh my God, like, my heart flutters. Like, this man, he's so good in the world." And I'm like, what? Like, this is crazy. I don't know. I understand. I'm not kink shaming. I'm shaming this book. If you like dark fantasy, dark romance, all of that, that's one thing. But a lot of the comments I saw were like, "Hey, if this is your first foray into dark romance, do not let this mar the genre for you, because that's not what it is."
I haven't read dark romance, full disclosure. I'm not fully familiar with it, but this doesn't feel like dark romance. You said it best. she writes this guy like an incel would. Like he is legitimately a depraved individual that somehow through, I guess, tons and tons of like sexual assault and conditioning makes her love him is the direction it seems to be going.
End with her loving him.
That's how it feels. That's exactly how it feels. And they set up this thing, I guess we're so deep already, but like the story is about Adeline. She is a writer. And she does a book signing where this guy, who is a hacker, fighter, combatant, action movie star, alien, monster man, whatever, he happens to stumble across the book signing and immediately falls in love, becomes obsessed, and decides right then and there he will stalk and force her to love him. By any means necessary. Yeah, by any means necessary, he explicitly says, I will force her to love me. And force myself upon her. He even says multiple times that he's considered kidnapping her.
Yep.
So it's like it happens instantly. That doesn't feel like dark romance. There's nothing romantic about it. He is legitimately a psychopath. So to give you an idea of some of like the action writing, I highlighted a lot. His first, it's chapter 2 where you get to experience the shadow. His name is Z. So you can see the level of thought put into this.
Well, the crazy thing is his name is Z and his organization's name Z.
Yep.
Like his hacking group is Z and he's Z.
So here's his first mission that we get to learn about in chapter 2. So right now he's breaking into like a child sex trafficking ring to kill all the people. I'd already cut off one of his ears, along with ripping off 10 of his fingernails, severed both Achilles' heels, a couple of stab wounds in specific locations that won't allow the fucker to bleed out too quickly, and too many broken bones to count. Dickhead won't be getting up and walking out of here, that's for damn sure. Less crying, more talking, I bark, scraping the tip of the knife against his still closed eyelids. And like that's how she writes all of the action, and then did I highlight the one where he's like, there was only 10 guys. They must have really thought I was weak.
Yeah, so when you first told me that, you were telling me and Danny about that scene, and I was like, all right, you're exaggerating, because you were telling us about how, like, his fucking aunt or something works.
Oh, yeah,
which
comes up.
Never comes up again. He's just like, my aunt, who I taught to be an elite hacker, never brought her up again. But he's like telling her to make sure the kids don't, or the girls don't step in the blood of the 12 guys he just murdered. I really thought you were exaggerating. But he just like...
It's literal.
It's like... He yells at her about... He's like, it's more than just a few drops on her foot. Like, if you do it, like, he threatens her. It's like the weirdest, most incel shit of what an incel would think is cool.
It's so fucking bad. I spare it a single glance before moving on. I don't care about fiction books. I only read the ones that are going to teach me something particularly about computer science and hacking. By now, there's nothing those books can teach me anymore. I've mastered, then surpassed it. This is when he goes to like Adeline's book sign. He's like, why am I even here? I don't even fucking read books. I know every book that's ever been written now.
He always refers to her, too, I think he does it in this scene, as her voice sounds like it was made for porn.
Yep. Fuck, her voice is pure smoke, the kind you only hear in porn videos.
There you go. It's the most incel shit. I cannot believe, once again, that it was written by a woman.
Yeah.
Because of how the man is written.
It is very surprising, yeah.
It's the weirdest... You said this yesterday, where, like, I'll go on a different tangent about the writing in a minute, but you said yesterday where you can kind of see the author's thought process, where she gets stuck in these thoughts. Like, there's one chapter where Z mentions his Mustang 6 times. He's like, and I'm going back to my Mustang, which is like, and he's over and over, Mustang, Mustang, Mustang. I have not heard it once since that chapter. Never referred to his Mustang since that one chapter. It's like these little pitfalls of writing where she can't get off of this thought and then forgets it forever.
Nice.
It's so strange.
That's cool.
This is really weird, but I was actually talking to my dad about this book.
Nice.
Because he brought up he gets ads for the Akatar series all the time. And I was just saying, like, this book's writing is, if you and I were sat down, I'd say sophomore year in high school, and our teacher was like, write something really good. And we're like, we've got to show we know how to write. That's what this feels like, where you're like, similes, metaphors, look at this deep thought.
Counterpoint, none of it's deep. It's all very surface level.
Yes.
So like it feels like it's so juvenile with like its similes and metaphors.
Yep.
And it doesn't really use them for anything other than like, man, and I thought to myself, this sucks harder than me on a nice pair of boobies, and man, do I fucking suckle those titties.
It really, especially the shadow. That is
that is literally like how he is written.
Yep. I told you the line yesterday that made me want to die. Where he is having his way with Adeline, and he finally reveals his name to her, his full name. I won't spoil that. I'll let you guys get to that one.
Yeah.
And he says, from now on, because she likes to mess with him and call him Kitty Cat, because he calls her also breaks my heart.
I got to that too. Oh.
Yeah, and he says, from now on, this is the only name you'll utter when referring to me. Unless my cock is in you, you'll call me God. And I told Charlie I'm on the audiobook, so it's a deep-ass voice reading this to me. I'm lifting in my garage, and I literally just went, yeah, like, gross. I can't believe somebody had that thought. And, like, I think a lot of smut in erotica is always going to come off cringy.
Yeah, it definitely.
Because you've got to write words like cock and stuff.
Yeah.
But, like, that one just, even now I'm, like, squirming.
Another thing I want to mention in regards to her writing being so, like, almost embarrassingly simple. So, another action scene with him. So, he's infiltrating another group looking to save their prisoners. Their mistake was relying on their limited eyesight for intruders. My ability to hide in the shadows is what ultimately got them killed. Should have had night vision goggles like me. Maybe then I would have had a bit of entertainment. I lick my lips. Be careful, Z, says my right-hand man, Jay. His hacking skills are nearly as good as mine.
My favorite line.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I taught him everything.
Yeah, and only because I was his teacher.
Says that shit about Jay 4 times.
Yeah, actually, he does say that so many fucking times. The action sequences, I cannot believe, are even in this book. Like, this should have just been cut.
They're not necessary.
It is so fucking stupid. I couldn't be both a hacker and a mercenary, and what I really enjoy doing is being the one to put the bullet in their heads myself. So I created my org Z from the ground up, recruiting a team of hackers to help the mercenaries with their job, get into the rings, kill them all, and get the victims out safely. I station my mercenaries in high-rate trafficking areas and assign them their own team of hackers. Now Z has become so big that there are teams in every state and several outside of the country as well. So he's got the ultimate, and it's like Kiefer Sutherland in 24, like the CTU, but for hackers and, and mercenaries.
And he talks about at one point, because does he say there how many years ago he started Z?
He doesn't say here, but it's 5 years ago.
5 years, because when he says that is when he started spending time learning to hack, and he's now the best in the world.
Not only that, he is not only the best in the world, he is an extraordinarily, unfathomably wealthy man, because every company in the world has been hiring him to hack their competitors.
Yes, because he uses that money to fund Z, and he's always like, I've got this illegal fucking ray tracing GPS technology that cost $2.8 million that I, shouldn't have, but I stole from the government or something like that. Over and over, he's talking about his safe room in his house or whatever, and how it's worth $7 million. Like, it's that incel shit. So, like, it's so crazy.
God, reading these action scenes. It's not hard, though. These assholes bring out the worst in me. Overrode the cameras. You have 1 hour before the system resets and I'm kicked out. I only need 10 minutes.
And like, I also want to clarify, when I'm shitting on the writing, I am not saying we could write better, but I'm
saying we could write better.
Actually, we could
I'm saying we could write better.
One of the really low-hanging fruit points I was making. Let me see it real quick, because I think it was in like the first couple pages. It's when she's looking at the house.
About the shadows crawling up the walls.
Yeah, she just
and everything is crawling.
Oh, I swear it's right here. Yeah, she uses the same, I think, simile like 3 times in a row about things crawling up the walls, and it's like within 6 sentences. And it was within the first few pages. And I was just like, oh, God. I'm like, that's what we're in for.
Yeah.
All right, maybe I can't find it. But
she does that a lot. There's probably plenty of examples.
Between this book and The Way of Kings, the Brandon Sanderson novel from the Stormlight Archive, which is now touted as like one of the best fantasy series ever written in history. And the juxtaposition between those 2 books is unreal. He tells a better story in his prologue than the 400 pages I've read of this. It's crazy what good writing can do.
Yeah. Well, but then you have incredible stuff like this. Right as I ready up again, one guy comes barreling around the corner. He's dead before he even spots me. Nice little hole between his brows. He was an ugly motherfucker anyway. World would do just fine without him. Before his body can topple over, I grip him by the collar of his shirt and bring him in close, wincing at the bad breath emanating from the rotting hole in his face. I step out of the hallway, using the dead man as a shield against the flying bullets still hurtling my way. The dead body takes a few hits while I fire off 2 single shots. 2 more bodies go down, and I step back inside the hallway, pushing away the bloodied man who's now riddled with bullets.
And he explains, I remember this, and I'm like, this is so weird, because I don't know if this is true or not, and if it's not, I'm like, should just put the weirdest bit in here of, he talks about bullets go through bodies, so he doesn't like to use bodies as shields much.
That's right here.
Yeah, I was like, wait, is that true?
I don't use other people for shields unless I have to, and it's only for a few seconds. A chorus of noises arise in the warehouse in the form of terrified screams from the girls, shouts of panic from the men, orders to kill the puta.
Oh, this one, I meant to tell you, it gets a little dicey in the audiobook because they put voices on.
Oh.
I didn't hear it right the first time, so I rewinded, and he very clearly, when he says like puta or gringo, he does like your stereotypical accent, and I was like,
no.
Is that okay?
Yeah, because there's a few mentions of here, like, where it does that, where it flips to, like, what he's hearing.
Yep.
Oh, man,
I guess that's fair. What the guy is reading is supposed to be the character. Yeah, that's fair.
I bet that's still fucking weird.
Do you want to... Should I show them what the voices sound like?
Yeah, pull up the voices. I'm going to find some more incredible stuff.
Let's see.
Here, I'll go ahead and give you the end of the action sequence. The bullet rips through their brains in such quick succession that their bodies drop at the same time. He basically, to cue you in, he basically Red Dead Redemption, or Red Dead 2, like, dead eyes on him. So he just drops all of them like a fucking McCree alt. And then he says, "You see that?" I ask aloud, already knowing Jay is watching through the cameras. "Fuck. It only took you 8 minutes." Jay groans through his earpiece. $500, fucker, is my smug answer. A string of curses leave his mouth, but I tune him out. It's so... Oh, and here, this is what I was talking about, that you didn't believe me.
Yep.
Jay, have Ruby make a pathway for these girls. Ruby is one member of the crew who comes in explicitly assigned to handle the survivors and get them to safety. She's a redhead spitfire, but turns to mush when she's around any women or children we save. A pathway? Yeah, I don't want a drop of blood on their toes. But one of them gets blood on their toes.
He's pissed.
And he fucking has a conniption.
Pissed.
And then also, I love at the very end here, after he saves all these girls, talks about their trauma and how much it means to him to, like, get them as much help as possible. He then ends all of this after this mission saying, "My hunt isn't over yet. I have to play with my little mouse now." So he literally goes from saving all of these girls to then stalking and torturing a woman of his own.
That jump happens all the... And, like, I think a lot of people if they're defending this book, I don't know why you do, but if you're defending this book, I think a lot of people will be like, that's the point. And my point is it's shit. Like, I think people are like, oh, they're showing the juxtaposition, you know, between his good side and dark side. And I'm like, no, it's just terribly hypocritical.
It is. Like, it's not showing like a dichotomy. It's showing that this guy is truly unhinged and is raping a woman until she becomes like okay with it.
Yeah, and it's like at one point he tells her, did you get to this where he's like, oh, you want me to lie to you and take you on dates?
Oh, I just got to that section.
And like his whole point is that he's actually being a good guy by showing her his true side. And she even starts to be like, yeah, would I like him if he, you know, wooed me and took me on dates? I'm just like, what? Like he's sexually assaulting you and breaking into your house. Like, stop.
Oh, Jesus.
Here, I'll play the voices. I don't know what this is in, but
luckily it's something that allows me, my employees, and
here, wait, let me rewind out of that.
What do you even do for a living?
Oh, I don't want to spoil stuff.
The car is black.
No, it's fine.
That was on my terms, not his. Sniffing, I wipe my mouth and thank God that I wore the lipstick that will take a bucket of oil to even smudge. I stand and wipe the underside of my eyes, clearing them of mascara and eyeliner while he tucks himself back in and slides his belt back around his waist.
It's so sensual.
And then I straighten out my dress, slip the grin on his face, slams shut, and the smell of Zaid envelops me. Laptop?
I just gave his name away.
The sexual like with for a living, he explained, lighting his work.
Sorry.
I say
sacrifice of some sort. Someone recorded and leaked a video of it happening, and another one just.
His is so like deep and sultry that it makes me really uncomfortable.
That guy probably does anime voice acting.
He does this in Goku. He's got right.
Well, he sounds like Light Yagami or something about the monologue. Everything the few ones you've shown me from his voice sound like that.
Yeah.
Also, just another example of like the level of writing. She's at a club and meets a guy, and your name? I'm Archibald Talvara III. He becomes a pretty core character because Z has been spying on her. Even in this club, he's taken control of the cameras. He's hacked into the cameras at the club, gets upset, so he sends her a text message, sneaking off with a random man, little mouse. If I catch his hands anywhere near you, they'll end up in your mailbox by morning, which they did. But it turns out, you know, he didn't just murder an innocent guy. Archibald Talvara is a crime guy.
Of course.
He's a big crime guy. It was a good thing.
Kills his whole family, too.
And, yeah, killed his entire family because he, in his words, encroached on his girl, his property. And, well, he didn't like that.
The other character who is really starting to piss me off, in the beginning, she seemed okay, is Daya.
Yeah.
Which is Adeline's best friend. Part of Z, she's an elite hacker for Z. It all connects.
Every character in this fucking book is an elite hacker.
Everyone.
Literally, there is not a character that hasn't been introduced.
They're either an elite hacker or a pedophile. That is it. That is all who exists. And Daya in the beginning is like, yo, you're fucking crazy. You need to get out of that house. You need to come stay with me. And like seems
level-headed.
Right.
Yeah.
And then slowly is kind of like, did you have sex with him? Like, girl. And I'm like, dude. She's telling you she was sexually assaulted. And you're like, what?
That's fucking. But like, what did he look like though?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what was he like? Was he good looking?
And it's like, it really made me mad because I thought that was the one character who was level-headed.
Yeah, there is no level. The only character that is even almost sane is the fucking police officer who she happens to know, who has played no role in this book so far, by the way. But like after it's clear like he hacked the police to get rid of the records of the stalker, she tells one of the police officers who she like knows really well. He's like, "Oh yeah, this sounds like really serious. I'm gonna be like very vigilant about this now that I know you have a stalker." He's the only one that's somewhat sane.
And then you never see him again.
He has not come back since.
I'm starting to realize the beginning of the book opens with her talking to her mom. I've not heard about her mom once since.
That's true, yeah.
It's same with the aunt. His aunt shows up, doesn't come back. Like, that's that, like, random... I had this thought, bloop, it's gone.
We still have half a book left,
true.
so it's possible they make like the Avengers assemble with his aunt.
He was his mom the whole time.
Yeah. Well, here's what I think is going to happen. So one thing we haven't mentioned is they have this side plot line going on where she's exploring this house. It's her Nana's house.
Yep.
And her Nana's mother, her grandmother, was murdered there by a stalker that she fell in love with.
Mm-hmm.
So it's supposed to show, like, a parallel where Adeline has a relative that had a stalker, much like hers, that eventually led to her death. And she's assuming the stalkers who killed her, but she doesn't know for sure, so she's piecing together that mystery as well. What I think is going to be the case is Z is somehow related to that in some way.
Yeah. It's like his great-grandfather. Yeah. You just reminded me of something. Speaking of things coming in and disappearing. There are ghosts.
Oh, yeah, and there's ghosts.
But not for long. There's a couple chapters.
Yeah,
like,
it
starts
ghosts.
by being like, she'll walk through the house and can see her breath. And then Z breaks into the house, can see his breath in a certain spot. They both spot an actual apparition.
A real ghost, yeah. It's not like metaphorical ghosts in the house.
See it.
A real ghost. The one that she saw most recently was she believes to be her grandmother Gigi, who led her to the attic, which led her to like this note that was ripped out of her diary. Which, oh my god, I highlighted this because it's so fucking cliche and tropey. Like, whoever edits this book really needs to.
I don't know how this passed editing.
Yeah, it's so shockingly bad because like this is something you'd see out of like Hey Arnold as like a throwaway thing.
This is the one that cuts off.
Yep, the note that cuts off. Where is it? I think it was the previous chapter. Yeah. It's just a lot of like, I want to devour you and shit that I've highlighted here because it made me feel gross.
Cringe. You did make me realize, though, we haven't heard about the ghosts in a while. Like, that seemed like it was appearing in every chapter. Like, I thought maybe the ghosts would fight Z or something, and then they just didn't come back.
God, where is it?
I like this in the book, though, that they put actual notes at the end. That's cute.
It is cute. They do this thing at the end of the chapters where they put these notes from Gigi. Jesus Christ. Where is this section? It's crazy how things get lost. Like shadows crawling up the wall. It wasn't that long ago. Anyway, she finds a note and it literally does the classic, if I die, here's who did it. His name is...
It cuts off and was ripped out of the journal.
Yeah, and I hate that the writer thinks that she's doing a wink, wink, nod, nod, because the line that followed was, "Are you kidding me, Mima? Come on, Gigi, really? What is this, some kind of horror book?" I hate that shit so much.
I do too.
Like, you call out the trope while actively using it as a crucial component of your plot. Like, please, God. Oh, here. Found it. I have to be quick. He said he's on his way and I'm terrified. If I run, he'll catch me, so I'm writing this note down in hopes someone will find it. If something happens to me, John, the note ends there, not even finishing the last word. My mouth drops open in shock as I stare down at it in utter disbelief. Are you fucking kidding me, Gigi? You leave it off there? That's what you wanted to show me? And a note where you're about to say, who, but don't? I finish my rant out loud. Oh, and another thing I hate about this fucking book, multiple times where she's making a bad decision, the writer calls out how stupid she is for it, and it's like, oh dear God.
God. Yes.
Hey, God, when you, like, reincarnate me next time, can you, like, make me not so stupid? And she puts this in the book.
Yep.
It's like, God, why did you make me this way? God, I'm making another bad decision, and you're making me do it.
That was like 4 chapters in a row. She said it over and over and over. There's so many things
so
that
annoying.
happen so many times, like... Almost like, oh, haha, quirky. Like, she's always reaching over and stealing Daya's drink to drink it in, like, 6 chapters in a row. Like, there's just little things where I'm like, we get it. Like, we've heard this. But yeah, that one really started to drive me nuts. But once again, hasn't happened in the last 8 chapters. So.
I mean, it's just little lines here and there. It happens so much.
Oh, yeah, there's
God,
so
why
many.
did you make me this way?
Oh.
Can you make me this way next time, please?
And I am totally okay. I want to get this out in the open. You can think God or the gods or whatever the hell you want. Female, male, little bunnies, I do not care. But it is such a big point in those moments where she's talking to God where she has to be like, the female God. And I'm like, you can just say God, I don't care.
That's true. And almost all of the... I wish I had wrote down or underlined one of the examples. It always goes like, God, why did you make me this way? I'm making a bad decision again. You made me really stupid. And it's like, there's God again. She's playing her tricks on my making.
Which is
yeah, you're right. Every
is
time
made in like a feminist point, which is the thing I hate, because I'm like, your book is about a woman having all power taken from her and being sexually assaulted while making this feminist point. Which, once again, maybe it's a fucking great writing trope that's going over my head.
it doesn't feel like it's some kind of empowering spin on it. It is numerous times explaining how weak, debased, dehumanized she feels and how much she hates it, and she's crying during it.
Ugh.
But then at the very end of all of this, she's like, and I know, Lord help me, can't help but love it.
Yep.
And it's like, come on, like that's ridiculous.
Exactly. It's really bad.
Yep, can't wait to finish it.
Honestly, though, when we've talked about it, we just shit on it. How long is this video right now?
36 minutes.
36, and I could keep going.
Yeah,
that's the thing where
there's a lot.
Legitimately, I am excited to keep reading because it's bad. It
is bad.
It's like a train wreck where you can't look away, and I just want more.
Oh, it has 804,000 reviews.
Holy
actually, almost
shit.
1 million.
This can be a kink for people and a fantasy for people. I just absolutely hate how it is portrayed in this book. I've not read 50 Shades of Grey. I've also heard that book is terribly written.
Yeah.
But isn't the whole thing in that, it's consensual non-consent?
Yeah, I've seen the movies. In the movies, she is, wanting to do it.
Right.
But it, simulates, there's an understanding between them where she has a safe word.
Yeah.
She can stop it. Adeline can't.
She has no sexual assault.
Yeah, it is purely sexual assault. It's not it is. I feel like it is so different from that actual kink.
Yeah.
All right. So after reading the reviews, I've come to the conclusion maybe this is just not a book written for us.
We may just be wrong.
Maybe there are tons of people who love the sexual assault and the depravity of it. Some people said it wasn't enough, which is.
So, all right.
I don't get it.
I'm going to try to play devil's advocate to us for a second. If you're into this, reading it is a very safe way to experience your kink, I guess.
I suppose?
I don't understand how 800,000 reviews means millions upon millions of copies sold.
Right.
I can't imagine so many people have a straight-up non-consensual rape kink.
With a complete stranger.
Yeah.
Not only a stranger, a stalker who is literally torturing and ruining your life.
Yeah. Maybe we're wrong.
Maybe.
You should cut this part of the video and put it at the beginning.
Yeah.
Of maybe this book just isn't for us.
maybe that's the takeaway, I guess.
So if you really if this is at the beginning now and you really like this book, maybe don't watch more because it's about to get shit on. The one thing I will say is, regardless of the content, the writing is
it's terrible.
It's so
truly horribly written.
Juvenile is a great word for it.
Yeah.
It's written like a high school English paper. It's bad.
Yeah.
Who just learned what similes are. Alright, well maybe we're just wrong.
I guess there is just that chance. I had a point I was going to make, but I've lost it. I gotta find it.
Sorry, I cut you off.
No, it's like a shadow crawling in my brain.
The shadows in your brain?
Yeah, the shadows are in there. Oh, I remember. Yes. Do you think the reaction to this book would be the same if it was a man that wrote it?
I absolutely do not.
See, that's where I'm at. I think the reason this book has so many 5 stars is because a woman wrote it. But if you just change the author from a woman to a man, I think it is unanimously spit upon by the same community that loves it. That's my hot take.
Personally agree.
Because it is degrading. It is legitimately degrading, and they make it explicitly clear how miserable she is with this experience until she just loves it. I feel like if a man wrote that, most of these readers would find it to be insulting,
revolting.
Yeah, they would find it to be written by a chauvinistic pig.
I truly think it would change everything. What are the chances? There's pictures of the author online and stuff. What are the chances it's a big facade and it's a male author using a pen name and a paid actress?
You might be blowing this wide open.
Ooh.
Shit.
Because I truly think the most shocking thing is that a woman wrote that male character.
It is pretty baffling.
That is the most incel basement dweller idealistic idea of a go macho man, like down to the he smells like leather and cigarettes kind of thing. It's like
I forgot about the leather.
Fucking Marlboro Camel, that was Camel's camel. He's the camel from the smoke ads going around doing depraved things.
Yeah, I think this book would not be as popular if it was a man that wrote it.
I agree completely.
All right, well, tune in next time when we finish this book.
Yeah, and I think for the next one we finish this book. That's the next video. After that, I think we do ACOTAR.
Yeah, I'm down for ACOTAR.
I think it'll be... I've heard people say the writing is still a little juvenile, but the story is much better. So, we'll see.
Okay, that sounds good.
Don't read this, bye.
I would... As far as our good reads go, not a good read.
Yeah, bad read.
Not a good read.
Bad read.
Would not recommend. Here's someone I haven't talked about in a really long time, but today I saw a clip of one of their streams recently, and I fell down the rabbit hole again, just kind of checking up on them to see what's been going on. Only Use Me Blade. Only Use Me Blade might have just triggered like a Winter Soldier moment in some of you watching this, because he was one of like the first big Call of Duty YouTubers. He was huge back in the day, in an era where YouTubers weren't really like a thing that existed. He was very popular and beloved by the community. But he unfortunately had a struggle with alcoholism, and over the years, that demon only grew. It got worse. He became a full-time degenerate streamer doing awful shit. And he grew a community that was there to eat some popcorn and point and laugh at the clown putting on a show of pathetic, terrible shenanigans. I made a video on him many years ago now, covering his sad journey and the awful shit that he had been doing during that time. But I hadn't checked in on him in a while until today. And somehow, against all known sciences, against God, he found a rock bottom below rock bottom. It seems like he is even worse now than he was then. He went below the bedrock straight to the fucking nether, and it is actually so, like, sad. And I really think this can serve as, like, a big PSA to anyone out there about what alcoholism actually looks like. I've been seeing, like, a lot of those headlines about how, you know, the new generation isn't drinking as much. That's a really good thing. That is a very positive thing. I swear, watching clips from his stream is like an episode of Scared Straight. Now, Only Use Me Blade is not a good guy. Alcoholism aside, he has done horrible things, like I mentioned, and a lot of it is in combination with his drinking, but even still, it's not like that's an excuse for some of the shit that he's done. This includes some really unforgivable ones, like a possible sexual assault. Now, as I said, he is fully back into excessive drinking, and he recently confirmed speculation that he lost his toes, that his toes needed to be amputated.
Show us the toes. Show us the stump. Show.
Okay, well, during the fucking poetic part about it is, during my year off from drinking, I got an infection in my foot, and the years of abuse of my body, I lost my toes, dude. So, I tried to hide it, but still got my foot, and not proud of it, dude.
Chat asked for a little show and tell, so he brought up what's left of his foot, and now they call him Only Lose Me Toes. I also saw some pictures from some of his older streams that showed the state that his toes were in prior to the amputation. and they look like fucking charred sausages. It actually looks like frostbite, and it's from his excessive drinking. It's called alcoholic neuropathy. What happens is, through this much consumption of alcohol, it damages the nerves in the foot. And what happened here is, he probably lost sensation down there and didn't realize that something was awry. Because circulation stops, functioning optimally. And so when he got that infection, he probably had it for a while and didn't even know it. And then by the time he did recognize something wasn't right, it was too late to save the toes, thus they had to amputate him. That's how it typically goes, as I understand it, when it comes to alcoholic neuropathy. And this is actually something a lot of people saw coming. You didn't need to be Nostradamus nor Baba Vanga to predict that he was going to have something like this at some point, because it was pretty well documented that his legs were rotting. He had fucking holes in his legs that looked like the honeycombs you collect in Banjo-Kazooie. He had sores all around his legs. It even had some necrosis in some places that looked to be starting. They were in rough shape. So I don't think anyone was really surprised to hear that his toes had to be amputated. But he did mention that this happened during the break that he took with the year of sobriety. So it turns out he actually took a pretty extended break from streaming to be a full-time caretaker for his mother. So he is currently at her retirement home as her caretaker, but he's also very much back into excessive drinking. Constantly.
Doctor, well, give me some down. All right. You're a black person. What that mean? You assault us. There he goes. Seahawks.
You didn't assault us.
Don't come to weed down. I don't know if you've been drinking because I'm a black. No, I've been drinking a lot, dude. Well, you say I assault you. Don't come to me with that bullshit.
There are quite a lot of moments from these streams where he's just this wandering vagrant around the retirement home, just harassing the people around him on stream. Like, there's another one where he's talking to an older lady about how much she squirts. What's her squirt ratio?
What's your squirt ratio?
What?
Your squirt ratio.
You did not say that, did you?
I did.
Oh.
Because I love you.
I love you too.
And you got a dog, and you need to squirt, ma'am. You need to squirt, ma'am, figured out.
Yeah, I probably do.
Hey, what's up? Free squirt? Get it? Hey.
Because he's trying to put on a performance for the chat. So he's, honking his nose, Bozo the Clown here, and he's sloshed, absolutely hammered, blackout drunk. So it's just an entire life of lowlights. It's really fucking sad to see, especially considering that he's supposed to be a full-time caretaker for his mom. But his mom is the one that seems to be having to take care of him, her early 40s son, who is now just unable to stop getting blackout drunk and is passing out drunk on stream and having the cops called as a wellness check to make sure he's still fucking alive. Yo! Hey! Brian! Yeah, I got you. Alright. Let's do it. Hey, you good, man? Mm-hmm. I have seen multiple clips of Only Use Me Blade in that exact position, the Peter Griffin falling down the stairs pose there. Even after losing his toes, he is still drinking to a catastrophic degree. It's a miracle he is still alive. It is unbelievable with how much he has abused his body over the years. And in between drinks, he has some self-awareness moments about how much he has destroyed his body and how awful the alcoholism is. But he can't stop himself. He can't help it. That's how strong the addiction is. I don't think I've seen a clip with sheets on his bed, and I imagine it's because he keeps passing out drunk and pissing in the sheets. No matter how bad things have gotten for him, he just can't seem to kick the habit. And that's not exclusive to just Only Use Me Blade. This is a very real, very evil and insidious addiction that tons and tons of people struggle with. Only Use Me Blade just happens to broadcast all of it for entertainment and has tied his drinking to his income to a certain extent. So, like, there actually have been times in the past where he has attempted to get clean and sober, and he's gone weeks, sometimes even months without drinking, but each time he has relapsed. And I do think some part of it is because there are people that watch his streams that are solely there to giggle at his misfortunes, so they kind of encourage it. Not everyone. There are a lot of people that actually try and root for him to, you know, come out the other side and actually beat this. But there are some that are solely there because they want to watch him completely fucking torpedo his life and continue to be in this state. So, like, I can find clips of him, you know, after a couple weeks, and then eventually he just says, you know what, I'm gonna have a couple drinks, and he does it on stream. And there are people that donate trying to encourage him to stop. There are people that reach out telling him, like, you know, please don't do this. And then there's also people in his chat that are like, yeah, fuck yeah, finally, we're back, we're so back.
It's over tonight.
I'm gonna have some drinks, dude. I appreciate it, but I'm gonna have some drinks.
You're doing so good, man. You are doing so good.
I'm not making it a habit, dude. I'm just gonna have some drinks and relax and chat tonight.
I know you say that, but then, you know, next week you're gonna be like, oh, it's not making a habit, and you're gonna be right back to dropping N-bombs and getting in trouble again.
Hey, man, I do appreciate you, dude. Thank you. This definitely isn't gonna be a habit. This is just, you know, I'm gonna have some drinks tonight.
Spoiler alert, it did become a habit again.
There it is, boys.
J-Rock has just donated $5. Love you, buddy.
After this, let's go out and let's smoke some weed or something. But, Terry, this is like a very special occasion.
Daryl who donated $3. Dude, please don't do this. Don't throw away all that work. Think of how good it felt to have control in your life, to have your life back.
We are good. Thank you. Terry, I love you, dude. I'm definitely not doing a quad, bro. I'll have a couple shots for you, but let's do this and go smoke a cig and figure it out, all right?
Like I said, there are a lot of people really trying to get him not to, and this has happened a couple times from what I can tell. But again, there are still some people in there that encourage it, and I think to a certain degree, Only Use Me Blade believes that a large part of his content is drinking, so it makes it even harder for him to, like, fully stop. And he did take an extended break, where apparently he did stop for a year. But he did come back, and he is now drinking just as much as he ever did. He even recently got arrested for urinating in front of officers that were called to kick him out of an area where he was just publicly intoxicated and being a nuisance, just a pest that was bothering everyone out in public.
Nice seeing you on YouTube. Okay, I'm going. Calm down. Your burger's ain't good, bitch. The fuck is she talking about?
All right, he's under arrest. Oh no! All right.
What'd you do?
He's pissed right in front of me. All right.
He can hardly even stand up, and he's bouncing around from person to person there like a fucking pinball, and just like stumbling around, spitting out mumbo jumbo, not even able to form a full sentence. He was talking to the cops for a little while there too, then he came, got the camera, and then pissed on some stranger's car in front of the officers, just pulls his cock out, pisses on the car, and gets arrested right there for it. So he's not isolated to just the retirement home and harassing everyone around there. He's spreading his wings and taking it all over the place while being able to hardly stand or speak. And of course, he still loves to be weird and creepy to women every chance he gets.
P.L. What's your name? M?
I swear there's more people out here than there are inside.
Is it okay if I ask for your name? Sorry.
I'll be discreet. It is serious.
What's up?
I'll be the little discreet.
Figure it out. Cool. Person. Ayo. I love you, person. You're awesome.
You too. What's your name?
You cuddle really hard. I'm sorry.
With my, cuddle with my dog.
You cuddle your dog? Figure it out. Hey, my name's Brian. I love you. You girls okay?
Yeah, I need to take a photo of this. This is fun.
Look.
That's a certified, now that's what I call Riz moment right there. Holy. Regular old Casanova. So again, he is blackout drunk here. He's trying to get this stranger's name. She doesn't really want to give it to him. So she gives like an alias, and then he just keeps saying like, "Hey-o, figure it out." And then says his name, and then says that she cuddles really hard. I guess that's flirting, I suppose. And then her and her friend are like very weirded out by it, so they both start recording. Or we can see she starts recording, but the other person she's with also said that she was taking a picture or something for the memories. I imagine they're doing that just in case things get fucking hairy. It's for their own safety, so they can videotape the fucking wacko that's approached them here. It's just a disaster, man. It's fucking absurd. So yeah, I hadn't seen anything from Only Use Me Blade in a while, and he just got put back on my radar today, and I couldn't help but just jump down the rabbit hole to see like what's been going on over the years with him. Still not good. And I genuinely think he showcases what alcoholism really looks like and just how hard an addiction is to beat. It is something very, very serious, and it's fucking awful. Man, it really is. So anyway, just wanted to yap about it. That's it. See ya. Alright, you've been asking for it. I've been hearing it. You said Charles is afraid of dirty soda. But did I prove you wrong or what? I'm gonna try a bunch of these concoctions, these potions.
Yup, happy Good Friday. We're trying all the Mormon soda for Good Friday.
Oh, is it?
Can you explain what this is to people who might not know?
For you non-enjoyers of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, Mormons cannot drink coffee. I think it was meant to be caffeine, and they loopholed it into just coffee, so they can drink soda. And so this company, I believe, was started in Utah, called Swig, and they do dirty soda, which is like Dr. Pepper with cream and lemon juice and vanilla syrup. This shit's like 600 calories a cup. Well, some of it. It's nuts, and they call it dirty soda. So we're gonna try it all.
That sounds cool. I feel like dirty soda just has a negative connotation right away.
What about
should be like tasty soda?
I think it's supposed to sound like a cocktail. Like you get it.
I can see that.
You get it dirty or you get it
neat. But I think
like
in
that
the show, have you seen the show, Chelsea? You've seen it, haven't you? Don't they like drink massive ones of these like all the time?
48 ounces or something. I don't know.
Like multiple times a day and shit.
Doing blow because they're all skinny as hell still too.
All of these have fun little names, going from Raspberry Dream, the Ring King.
Wow, the Ring Dinger.
The old Ring Dinger, Beach Babe. So I think we work our way down the line.
These look the best to me. That looks like sludge.
These feel more like, I think some of these are called like refreshers, which that's like what you get at Starbucks, that kind of thing. These are, so Raspberry Dream. Does somebody want to pull up the menu? Oh.
It's Dr. Pepper, Raspberry Puree, and Coconut Cream.
Okay.
Coconut cream.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah, it sounded fine until coconut cream though. I can't imagine that's any good.
Coconut is extremely common in all of the dirty sodas.
Really?
Yeah.
I like coconut.
It's not bad.
It's probably the way to sweeten it without adding too much like.
You don't like it?
Stuff.
It's kind of.
It's not. It's not the worst thing in the world. It just tastes like you melted a bunch of candy and then put ice in it.
Very sweet. Yeah. Like super sweet.
Like I don't get a lot of.
It tastes like a Slurpee.
I could see it.
It's like a melted Slurpee to me.
It's just like I don't get like a lot of flavor. I just get a lot of like sugar. Is the thing. It's a lot of sugar.
It is sweet. But I'm sure this one. Oh, we're supposed to rate these.
Yeah, I would say I wouldn't order that, but if you gave it to me and I was like dying of thirst, I'd be like, man, thanks. You really helped
Now,
me
if
out.
you took that though,
Now
how
quantify
would you
that.
quantify that as a single letter?
Like a C.
See, I was thinking,
Yeah, like a C.
I'm thinking, as always, the first one's our baseline, and we'll ignore that immediately.
Probably, yeah.
This, C. Easy C. It's not bad.
You know what it feels like? A root beer float almost.
I do agree. But like, to your point, with the root beer float, you get like that flavor of the ice cream and stuff. This is kind of like root beer with sweet.
Yeah, just a lot more sweet.
Yeah. All right. What's in the Founder, Drew?
The Founder.
Hold on. The actual website cuts off the recipes for some reason.
What do you think the Founder's in reference to?
Oh, I actually know this. The Founder is the first dirty soda, I think the original recipe.
Oh.
It's a Diet Coke, sugar-free coconut, fresh lime, and coconut cream.
Okay.
Let's see.
Huh.
Oh, we got a big mouth straw. Got a lot on that one. I get a little bit of the lemon or lime or whatever you said it was. Citrus.
Yeah, there's a whole lime in there, so that does make sense. It's floating in there, so yeah.
Oh, that does make a lot of sense, yeah. It's refreshing.
That's a lot better than that.
I would go, personally, one step up into B category.
I was thinking I'd almost go like a very high B. I was teetering with A because, I mean, it's pretty refreshing. Like
You
it's
could go A if you want. I know a lot of people here say you just copy my answers.
People do say that.
But they're always saying it.
I don't know. I just feel like it's a little aggressive to go A for that because it's not like amazing. It's just a lot
Right.
better than the other one.
Yeah,
But I'll go A because I don't know what these are going to be like, so I'll go A for
I'm
that.
hoping we find somewhere where we're like, damn, that's good.
Yeah.
This one, big news on the signs. Swig is having their Sweet 16, which I'm assuming means they're in their 16th year, which is crazy because I've never heard of it until it opened here 2 months ago.
And that's what that is, Sweet 16.
This is the birthday girl.
Ah. It's okay.
They do dirty sodas, cookies, and I think pretzels was
Oh, that's
what
cool.
it looked like. It's a weird combo.
That's good though.
What's in the birthday girl?
It's Dr. Pepper Blackberry, Raspberry, Mango Puree, and Coconut Cream.
Okay. And you
Has
said
nothing to do with like birthdays or anything at all, huh?
No.
I expected like some birthday cake flavoring or something in
unless
there.
that's the birthday girl's favorite.
Yep.
Here, I'll let you get the first sip on this one. You're welcome.
Oh, wow, yuck. That's not very good. You know what that reminds? Do you like that?
No, that's a lot. That is a lot.
That reminds me of what is the flavored rum that everyone used to get in college because it was cheap. Anyone remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The wacky Malibu flavors from back in the day.
I'm going back in for a second.
I didn't like that one. That's the worst so far.
Does it tell you calories in it?
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
my
didn't have this one. I didn't see it.
Yeah,
my
it's probably
tongue
illegal.
calculated
Still
it.
figuring it out. Oh, for a small, 140 calories.
Oh, that's not bad.
Most of them are like around 140 for the smalls.
How many grams of sugar?
That I can't.
Oh, you
see.
said it's Diet Coke, right?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Okay.
So even more sugar.
Oh no. This one is Dr. Pepper Blackberry, full sugar, baby.
Oh, full sugar. Because this is, we were saying this one's sweet. This is just sugar.
Yeah.
Like sugar overload.
How much aspartame is in each one, do you think?
Not enough.
Nobody got it.
Not enough.
I'd give that a D.
Yeah, I easily worse than this one.
Yeah.
All right, get it out. So are these all coconut cream? Because I know some on the website said half and half.
I know that not all of them are going to be, but so far, yes.
All right, well, this is the one I was most excited about based on name only. The Ring King.
Ring King.
This is, oh wow, what the fuck?
What is this one in reference to?
This is Dr. Pepper.
Tom Brady for his numerous Super Bowl rings.
All of the restaurants are picking up football guys.
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper, cupcake, strawberry puree, and vanilla cream.
That's the birthday girl.
Yeah, that's definitely birthday girl.
Wait, cupcake and then I blacked out?
Strawberry puree, and vanilla cream.
He said strawberry puree like a robot. gonna spoil it for me? I saw your face.
Yeah, I'll let you get your own thoughts cooking on that one, because that's a 1-to-1 with a specific cake. I'll spoil it. It's literally 1-to-1 like a melted Publix vanilla cake.
Yeah, they really liquefied a cake.
Yeah, that is... I don't hate it, because I like Publix vanilla cake.
But it is unsettling.
Yeah, I'd rather eat it than drink it.
Yeah, that was... My facial reaction was, wow, that does taste like cake.
Yeah, I don't know why that wouldn't be the birthday girl. Why is that the Ring King?
Does it tell you anything about
like the story?
Names? Like, did they mislabel them?
They should be...
Click on it, it brings me to a store.
I will tell you, they should be using vanilla cream more so than the coconut so far, because this is better.
That cream is better. It also, we were talking about this in the car, it's better consistency too.
It's a lot. you drink one of those and you're off the fucking wall.
I'm feeling it already. That is so...
That's a lot of sugar.
I just want you to taste the sugar in this.
That's all. It's helping.
You're trying to send me to the bathroom. It's like,
oh yeah, Danny's got the runs today. This will help. Some dairy soda is what fixes you up.
Yeah, it's just too sweet.
Right, it's just
I don't think I could
sugar.
ever drink more than a couple sips of that.
That is
specific
kind of my
one.
thought is people, like this is a small. People are getting bigger than this and drinking the whole thing.
With a meal.
How?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, not a meal, cookies and pretzels.
I bet you it's the kind of
With
thing
some
because
snacks.
like I'm not a big soda drinker anymore, but I used to be. And like once you've gotten off of it, you really feel the sugar a lot more than when you drink it a lot. I feel like since if they drink it so much, it's probably like water to them. They just don't feel the negative effects.
Yeah, you know what? To be fair, like even outside of these, I couldn't fathom just eating a meal with a soda anymore.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Also, are they all diabetic? Perhaps.
Potentially, if they weren't, they probably
Yeah.
are now. Well, they've got diet and sugar-free options,
Okay.
so that's good. Sorry, lots of sugar.
I'd give that. I think that's at least as good as the other one
This
that I
one?
put an A. No.
Oh, that one.
So I'd put it up there.
I'm more in a B. I'd say a low B in this one. I don't love the cake flavor is uncanny valley to me.
Yeah, but I like cake. That's
that's
fine.
fair.
I just don't like it's in the A tier for me. I would literally never drink it.
That's
like, actually, I wouldn't
remember
drink
we
it.
have our scientific reasoning here.
Yeah.
This was our test case in our C, and we always follow our numbers. We know what we're doing here.
Like
Trust the process.
It tastes enjoyable. If I only needed one sip of it, I'd be like, "Oh, thanks,
But
I'm done now."
It is straight up just dessert.
It reminds me of the Ice Spice Munchkin donut
yes,
thing. Yeah.
exactly. Except somehow they packed like 2,000 calories in that puppy.
Yeah, that thing did have.
Well, somehow they ground up donuts in it.
Have you heard of the 999 challenge at baseball games? It's the 9. It's a beer and a hot dog and inning essentially. That's the challenge. Someone should make like a swing challenge because I bet you it's infinitely harder to do.
It's gotta be.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gotta be.
Also want to point out, there's no delivery or anything, so we had to go in person. They were all so nice about us being really annoying. So, hey, if you're watching this swig, thank you. All right, this has to be illegal. Butterbeer.
Butterbeer.
Yep. Unless it's a collab.
That's literally Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm.
Buttery beer or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Buttery beer. Yep, buttery beer.
Also, these three were in the truck holding the trays as I'm fucking going 70 on the highway, hitting little potholes, and I just hear all the ice go the whole time.
You missed the part where she asked if you were new in the area,
And I said-
think that she was trying to figure out if you were playing by the same rules.
She was like, "Oh, are you guys new in the area?" And I was like, "Yes,
we are.
Yes, we are."
Into question to ask in the past.
Yeah.
It's straight area.
Yeah, well, and she was like, so just trying out all the new stuff, and I was like, "You're exactly right on why I'm doing this stupid thing." My favorite one of all time was
The buttery beer is root beer, butterscotch, vanilla cream.
Oh, that's dessert on dessert.
Yeah.
Calories, are they all roughly the same?
They're all about the same. This one, again, 140 grams or 140 calories.
Does it say how much sugar?
No.
No.
I fucking wish it did. They're
It
trying
looks
to
like
keep
coffee.
that stat as far away from themselves as possible.
It really does look like a cold brew coffee. Oh, you like this one?
Nope, that's genuinely revolting, actually. That's cough medicine.
I think you don't like root beer.
That might be it. I don't hate, but the thing is, I don't hate root beer and other things like a root beer float.
Yeah, that's fair. I just get more root beer than the other flavors in this.
I just got literal cough medicine.
It's buttery root beer.
Just that kind of shit you take when you're a kid and it makes you feel yucky.
I think you and I are going to have opposite opinions on Mormon soda.
Yeah, that to me is the worst one so far. That'd be an F.
I'm going B. This might end our relationship.
Yeah, that's a big discrepancy. I did not like that one at all.
And not just our friendship, our romantic relationship too.
Pretty much everything collapses there.
Oh, I can already tell by the time we get there I have a tummy ache.
I got the sugar for buttery beer. Oh, it is 45 to 115.
That's probably 45.
Yeah, but this is a
45
small.
for the kitty size.
40?
Yeah, kitty size is smaller than that.
Oh, those are real.
What?
So then probably my
I could have gotten kitty sizes?
Yeah. Probably my calorie count instead of being small has been kitty size, so probably like 280 calories.
That makes more sense for that amount of sugar.
Yeah.
Because honestly, if they're stuffing that amount of sugar into that amount of calories, that's impressive, and they need to work on protein drinks. That's crazy.
Holy fuck.
45 in a kitty?
Wait, so probably around like 16 ounce, would you say?
I would say 16.
Okay, those are smalls, and most of the stuff is around like 150, 200. Which I think is still insane that they're...
Calories?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So,
it'd still be like 50
do you know about sugar count in a small?
The sugar count would be... How much bigger is it? Doing math. The minimum is 40 grams in a 12 ounce.
Okay.
So those are 16 ounces, so it's like 60.
Yeah.
60.
That's
60 grams of sugar.
Insane.
That's a lot.
That's insane.
How much is in just like a Coke? Like
It's a
normal?
lot.
It's 32.
Okay.
Is it 32?
I'm almost positive. For
'Cause
like
I
a
know
normal Coke, it's 32.
There was, I was going to say, the full calorie root beer, like not a diet root beer that was in the fridge, was like 44.
Oh, I'm surprised. I thought
12
it was...
ounces of Coke, it's 39 grams.
Jesus.
I thought it was 32.
So that's where a lot of the sugar's coming from, is the soda.
Yeah.
Dude, we just figured something out. Soda is not good for you.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Give it aspartame.
Yep. When are people gonna figure that out?
Is there something you could maybe have that's like a replacement for soda that might be, you know, a little bit healthier for you, maybe?
I read a story the other day of a guy on Reddit. Who
He was setting you up for gamer
You're missing an ad spot, Matt. Come on.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were saying water.
So wait, I can move over to Matt. Like, Matt, what did you say?
All right, so yeah, edit this better. Oh shit, he's gonna edit this.
No, we can have.
I
we
can
can have
do
someone
it.
whip it up real quick.
Gamer subs. Get Goof Juice. Get it down in the description. You got sugar free. You got the hydration formula. You got all the good stuff there, and it's all in that description. Just click the link.
Now, what'd that guy on Reddit say?
Okay, so he was saying he went like 7 years with migraines, and he went to doctor after doctor and nobody could figure it out. Scans, tests, everything. He moved, went to a new doctor, and they were like, well, how much water are you consuming in a day? And he's like,
What's that?
4 to 6 drinks. And they were like, drinks of water? And he was like, well, Diet Coke, but yeah. And the doctor was like, that's not water.
Does this sound familiar for which I forget which one of you?
Oh my God, you're right.
I think I brought this up.
You in college, right?
yeah, that's me. Yeah.
But no, I read the story, and the guy was like, literally the next day was my first day ever without a migraine because I drank water. And I was like, why, Zach, are people not drinking water? Caffeine is a diuretic. All right, drink. What's that?
This is the Texas Tab.
This is Dr. Pepper, vanilla, and coconut cream.
I bet you this one's decent. I like vanilla Coke and I like coconut.
Yeah, you're right. That one's good.
Keep it simple.
Yeah, that one's very simple, very dirty.
That's a dirty soda.
Yeah, very dirty.
Yeah, tastes like vanilla Coke with some coconut.
Yeah, that's good.
What's Dr.
That's
Pepper?
weird because it's Dr. Pepper, yeah.
Tastes like some vanilla Dr. Pepper with some coconut.
That's a high B.
I'm gonna go A.
Whoa!
And that's
the halfway
end
point
of our caramel colored sugar drinks.
Now we get to the real colorful ones.
All right, this one Take your straw.
Is the
Beach Babe? Peach Babe?
Beach Babe.
Beach Babe.
The Beach Babe is Mountain Dew, raspberry, peach, and vanilla cream.
Bang.
They even did this with Mountain Dew. That's crazy.
Oh, that's like shockingly solid.
I didn't think there would be a single positive noise in this video.
Yeah, that's like
Wow.
like genuinely tasty. I like that one. That's probably the best one now.
Oh, very fruity.
Yeah.
Yeah, still very sugary, but much better.
Yeah, that one doesn't attack you though. Like
No.
the sugar wasn't aggressive. It was,
And the Mountain Dew comes through a little bit. Big Mountain Dew enjoyer.
yeah, it was more subtle. That's the best one. That's
Did
an
I
A.
say we're not going to S? Oh, sorry,
Oh.
I have my own opinions.
It's fair. I personally wouldn't go to S because I would literally never drink these. I
That
would
is the
feel
very
sick
hard
to my
part in
stomach.
this video. I will never go back. I'll give it an S compared to the rest, though.
Yeah,
I'm going S.
I think it's the best of all of them we've had so far, but I can't in good conscience give it an S.
So this, I think, is what Drew was talking about. Of sometimes the coconut cream curdles.
Separates.
Well, maybe not.
What if you
There's,
just like kind of swirl it?
yeah, there's also boba on there.
Oh, there is boba.
So that's nifty.
What did you say?
Nifty.
Oh, I thought you missed the T.
Oh yeah, that's
nifty.
Nifty. Doctor.
All right, the watermelon sugar. It's just called watermelon sugar.
Yep. It's the song.
Oh, did they work with Harry Styles?
Yeah. This is a Mountain Dew, mango, watermelon, coconut cream.
Hey, that was the Daily Dozen question last night. Watermelon sugar.
Right. Harry Styles.
I've never heard of the song. That's good though.
That's crazy to me.
I'm not a big Harry Styles guy, I guess.
He's a big metalhead.
Man, they're crushing it on these so far.
Oh, it's the popping boba too.
Oh, I actually didn't get a boba. That's a good thing. That's a good thing to target.
Much better. Also,
How did you suck the boba out? Holy shit.
I had to real hard, like.
I'm just getting a lot of soda and now it's gonna make me sick.
Wait, I see all the bobas on this side.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah,
Let me get you.
Put me on a boba.
I think right around, like, hold the straw on that location. Sorry. Did you get one?
No, it's just I'm getting a lot of sugar.
I think it was mango popping boba. They were good. What was in this one?
Mountain Dew, mango, watermelon, coconut cream, and boba.
I might have
The
to
boba
get
is
on the
passion
boba.
fruit popping pearls.
Yeah.
Passion fruit popping pearls. Wow, that's good. I actually like that one better than Peach Babe or Beach Babe.
It slipped out for me. I'm not going back.
It was a good try.
I'm going to get sick.
Try. I like this one more than this, so I'd actually like to retroactively put Beach Babe in A and this in S.
Yeah, I mean, I also like this one more than that.
Yeah.
They're both extremely good, though.
It's good. I think I'll go back and get one of those.
It's very bold. Boba in there too, I think.
Or there's
just
bits
chunks.
of something. The top looks like vomit. If you like, look at that.
Oh, that does look very
Or
vomity.
like stomach acid.
Yeah, come
vomit.
take it. Come
It
take
looks a little bit like when you put some
Up in
olive
here.
oil in water and it just kind of like bubbles that sits on top.
Get on that angle so you can really see the vomit.
Oh, they gave us boba straws for the ones with boba.
That'll do it. That will do it.
That's why it was so difficult. There you go. You really got them.
Yeah,
That one looks like it could use a little bit of a stir as well.
Rip off a little bit more there.
All right. Unsheath it.
Oh yeah, this one's gonna be good. I can tell.
What's this one? Maybe I missed it.
Oh, this is Mango Breeze.
They really have. I think they have two teams that name these. Because you get Mango Breeze, which are like, oh, mango, refreshing, and then you've got the Ring King. And I feel like those are very different from each other. Are you getting any of your vomit? Oh, added some of your own.
The Mango Breeze is sparkling water, sugar-free coconut, sugar-free vanilla, mango puree, and then an ingredient that falls off my computer screen. So I think.
Oh, that wasn't boba?
Frozen mango.
Frozen mango.
Oh, it was mango.
Okay. I really worked for that, and it's very mid. Oh, you effortlessly got a piece.
I did. I think I'm better at these. I don't like that.
It's mid. I'd put that in C tier comfortably.
Yeah, I don't love that one. I'm gonna even go down to a D. It's just not doing it for me.
That's fair.
What is this? There's no cream of any sort in this.
Yeah, this one is pink Bahama.
Pink Bahama is Fresca, peach, strawberry, raspberry, and fresh lemon.
Oh. That one doesn't sound too bad.
I was gonna. This doesn't even sound dirty.
This just sounds like a drink.
Whoa.
That is just
5
a drink.
grams of sugar.
Whoa.
This has 5 grams of sugar?
That's basically healthy.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's good. The energy to do activities now. Yeah.
Does this one have energy in it? Like caffeine?
Sugar, no sugar.
Oh.
Where are you going to get the glucose? Yeah.
Well, that's just a side you get with one of the other ones.
Oh, yeah.
This is it's the chaser for your birthday girl.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I'm just comparing these real quick. Drastically different.
Yeah, it was good. B tier.
I think if they did things like that, you know what? Dunkin' Donuts is starting to do things like that, where they just put some juice with some sparkling water.
That's definitely strawberry puree.
Strawberry breeze.
Yeah, they pureed a strawberry in there.
They sure do. I think you're onto something, and that looks like coconut milk.
Yeah, probably coconut milk.
Are they right, Drew?
The strawberry breeze is water, sparkling water, sugar-free coconut, sugar-free vanilla, strawberry, and then my fucking ingredients fall off.
Strawberry puree and frozen strawberry.
There you go.
Good.
Thank you for having a competent phone.
I just have a desktop website.
Oh.
So, these big straws, man.
Yeah, no, they're tough. Yeah, that sucks, right?
That might be one of the worst. I really don't enjoy that.
Yeah, that's second to last for me.
Yep. That one is an F for me.
That one's just above root beer in the D tier, but they're fighting down there.
I really don't like that.
Yeah, that doesn't blend well.
And then the last one is the most exciting.
This one comes with a little fun on top.
A gummy shark.
Yeah,
because if you didn't have enough sugar,
did you ask them to not put it in ahead of time, or did they just do it?
No,
like that?
this was just they were
Seems
just
precarious.
They just did. Well, is it like stuck on?
It comes with it. It's like part of the drink.
I know, but
you would kind of expect it to just be in there.
Yeah.
It's like kind of sticky.
Well, eat it.
I gotta eat it.
Yep.
Wait, no, don't you have to put it in and like let it soak up and then eat it?
It's gotta swim around. It comes to life when you put it in there. Like a sea monkey.
It tastes like soap.
The gummy shark?
You want some?
That's because you didn't let it absorb the other stuff.
Yeah, they gave you the flavorless variant.
This is the Shark Attack. It has Sprite, lemonade, blue raspberry, and a gummy shark on top.
Not anymore.
Nope.
It's fine.
This one's not fun. I mean, I guess I ate the fun part, but like, they're trying something here. This is just drink.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It's kind of very Sprite forward.
Yeah, it's okay. It's a C, I would say. The two best that they did were these two.
Yeah. In fact, I'll take another sip of this one and regret it a little bit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I just got more of the boba.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. How did you not get any boba?
I don't know. It's hard. They're fighting in there. I don't know. They're hard to absorb.
Yeah. This was. If I was naming these instead of Shark Attack, I'd call it Blue Sprite.
Yeah, that is very Blue Sprite.
It's just Blue Sprite. I'll go C as well. I think if you're going to go try it, stick in this realm.
Yeah.
Well, maybe this realm. Just these two.
Yeah, those two were their best.
Wait, didn't you guys really like this one?
No, the strawberry one fucking blew.
No, this is the...
This one was good too. Yeah, that one was good.
I'd put it in a similar category to that. It's better, but where it's just like, you don't need to go to Swig to get that. It's just a drink.
It feels like this is something that Dunkin' would have on their menu. Like it just feels like something that's already in other places.
You know, let me rant about Dunkin' for a second there, because I tried one because they named them, what was it, like the Dunkin' Zero Sugar Energy. And the flavor names are like Blush Pop, which is really weird. So when you go and you want one, you're like, hey, I'll take a small Dunkin' Zero Sugar Energy. And it's just a terrible name. You got to name it something you can order. It pisses me off.
Okay, could you not
Could you
just
say
call
a
it
blush pop? Yeah.
Well, no, I guess it could, because I say the first part and they say which flavor. Yeah, that's a good point. I could say but I don't want to say I'll take a small blush pop.
Why? It's better than saying I'll take a small birthday girl.
I think it is better than that, yeah.
Yeah.
Thankfully today I did not have to order the birthday girl, which, to your point, none of that has helped when all the signs say Sweet 16.
Yeah, I mean, as far as
I'll have one of your Sweet 16 birthday girls.
As far as naming goes, I feel like Blush Pop's probably better than
No, that's a great point. Keep it up, drinking. I don't know. What are your closing remarks?
Like, if you're a real soda lover, like, this is probably super cool for your taste buds, but, like, I truly would never drink them. Like, it would ruin my meal.
I will never have one again.
What I could see, though, is I could see, like, if we were floating around in a communal pool together, and they and they start serving these, I'd be like, oh, that's cool.
It's like a non-alcoholic pina colada.
Exactly.
You think I could toss a shot of something in these and it would be a good like mixed drink?
Oh, I bet it would go crazy.
I do have a question. Mormons can't have alcohol, can they?
I think that's correct.
Okay. So these, you're probably right. These are like mocktails and coffee replacement. This is just daily stuff. You just need these for every scenario.
Yeah.
Replacement for your water for the day.
I don't think we're the target audience.
No, I don't think so either. But like I said, I could definitely see in like a festive or casual setting where this is like just the thing you're drinking. It's fine. With a meal, I can't fathom. I shan't even imagine.
There was a long line.
It was a cool experiment with the old dirty sodas.
Yep.
Thanks for making them.
Bye.
Take it easy.